check me out now. Return of the smooth operator. Shotty on repeat. I say sleep later. This another favor. Consider me your neighbor. Lost a lot of fam in pursuit of the paper. She gon' catch the vapors when we slide by. The way I speak my mind, it's like I peak my prime, but I ain't close. I cruise through the night air. Fantasy a dream. Real world is a nightmare. Like Claire battling the brainless. Learn to live shameless. Talk about me alive, but claim that I'm nameless. You aimless. So I'ma style on them. They washed up. It's a rap. Throw the towel on them. Gaining miles on them. Otakus for the win. Tacos, it depend on the mood that I'm in. Like Finn when it's time for adventure. This some new blue. Get ready to enter my mind for a few. Come and take a ride with the crew. I'ma show you how to recoup days lost when you vibe with the blue. Come vibe with the blue. Yeah. About time to regroup. Fly, got my eyes on the view. Never hear lies, only truth. Realize why they vibe with the blue. 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 Vibe with the vibe with the sky. Wait, you know the rest. I'm blessed. I see you frontin' like you ain't impressed, but I still get requests. I'm playing Zelda on the GameCube. I quit spamming my music. Don't ever try forcing the links. That's a high rule. The wind waker, Mother Nature on my side too, controlling the elements. Go and check my avatar. I'm arrows ahead. Get the point. Moving forward. The battle scars accumulated over time are reminders of what I went through as a miner. But made me a grinder. The trees broke down for this loose leaf. If life's a game of death, I'm Bruce Lee. Ooh wee. Lose sleep on the regular, trying to get this word out. Then I crash Nebula. Wish I had a very odd parent, maybe two, but it's cool. Everybody pays dues. Now it's time to make moves. Granny didn't raise me to lose. Think I'm in the mood for a cruise. Wanna ride? Come and vibe with the blue. Come 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 vibe with the. Check this out, y'all. I'm back spazzing like the elderly worth of my cousin Beverly. Never swear away from the truth. Just ask Heather. Be weather, be tripping. Starting to control like our destiny. Always give you the best of me until the death of me. My weaponry is a paintbrush. Hush, don't tell my secret. They get a hold of it. If you leak it, get it. As usual. It's cool. Got you covered though, look. But let me get back to that cool-ish, Lucius. Why they still lying? They don't do this bad at board games. Whole world clueless, selling they soul for Roof Chris. Who's this honored fella? Need a sliced extra mozzarella. Crew fly, let God propellers. Humanity born like they don't trust fun. Why you dodge to tell her? You don't know, but my odds are better. Life's a gamble, depending on who holding the cards. You can start living at large or it's bon voyage. Charge it to the game. Me and you ain't the same. I'm thinking bigger pictures. Why you still shrinking the frame? Ever blink in the rain? It helps when your eyes dry. Mob with the bright minds. Think you funny, wise guy? Midnight marauder with a new tribe. Tired of the fake. Come and vibe with the blue sky. Come vibe with the blue sky. Why do you try? We get them high. Take them high. What I do? Come vibe with the blue. Yeah. Come vibe with the blue. Pass what up? Vibe with the.
Motherfucker, are you out of your damn mind?
I have seen everything that has ever happened, ever will happen, ever could happen, and yet, what the hell is this?
Are you ready?
Working wise, grass only greener when it's fertilized. Gave them truth in these songs, they prefer to lies. Destiny beautiful, adrift in her purple lies. You can't see me, you Stevie. Wondering how I reach more evolutions than Evie and make it look easy. Dream on, yeah. Dream on, Dreamweaver.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie the Blerd without fear. Got the homie Carter presents. Welcome to episode 300. Whew, and 68, Jesus Christ, of the Blerd Cave, the #1 comic book stream on this or any other Earth in the multiverse that you can find not just only here on YouTube, you can also find us on Spotify, you can find us on Amazon, iHeartRadio, Timbuktu, a chicken wing, I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, if you, yeah, that's right, because we didn't infiltrate it and we done made it Mo Blacker and Mo Darker. And
that's a Memphis joke. Y'all won't know that.
Yeah, y'all don't know about that. Like the two people that are actually from Memphis will be like, ooh, I get that reference. But no, yes, if spiel aside, want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. And while you're here, hanging out with us, using your time and whatnot with us, we do humbly ask that don't forget, because I know a lot of y'all sometimes you have a tendency to forget. Make sure you hit that like button while you're in here. And also, if you're enjoying the content at any point, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and tap that notification bell, when you do so. And also, I feel like it should always be said, there is a new feature on YouTube called Hype. You cannot use it on live streams until they go to VOD. I actually recommend don't use them on the live streams. Use it on my other videos. But you can only use it on new videos. So make sure the videos make sure they're new videos when you do that. Carter, how you doing?
Before we started the show, I asked you a question. Just for everyone this week, I think it was this week, there's a new trade out for one of Ernie's favorite books, Feral. So I asked Ernie if he was going to get the trade because I knew he got several different goddamn variants of that book. And he said, no, I don't have the trade. I'll probably just wait until they do some kind of, collected edition, and then I'll just get everything there. So with him talking about collected editions that he's going to get, let me talk to you all about a collected edition I'm getting rid of. Now, America, we've had this conversation before about how Carter does not like ungodly sized books, tomes, yellow pages, old and new testaments, right? I don't like them. I can't stand them. I despise them. That is not a good way to try to read my favorite stories, your favorite stories, any kind of goddamn stories. Which brings us to one of my favorite stories from Kieran Gillen, James McKelvey, The Wicked and Divine, ladies and gentlemen. The Wicked and Divine is one of the first things that I real deal read from Kieran Gillen, because I'd read a little bit of his X-Men, his Uncanny X-Men. This was before Krakoa stuff. So I like this. I was getting it when it was coming out. I bought one of the deluxe hardcovers, just assuming that, well, Image is a comic book company. They're gonna always keep these hardcovers readily available. I ain't gotta get them when they come out. Anyway, I bought this compendium. I bought this bad boy the day it came out. I love the story. I remember when I was reading it issue to issue. The twists were there, the turns, the story elements, the character dialogue, just everything about the book I was really a fan of. It was one of my first big Image books. This here's the compendium, right? I'm going to show you a thing that might disturb you. And I have these behind me for a good reason, because I want to show you something. This here is a compendium as well. This is curse words. Charles Soule, Ryan Brown. You see this? This is something that is very, very readable. You could get on your lazy boy, go to a coffee shop, skim through it. Hell, I even got this bad boy autographed from Charles Soule and Ryan Brown. That's his autograph. He just drew on the motherfucker real quick because he liked that I had a copy and didn't buy it at the Comic-Con convention. Anyway, terrific. Jeff Lemire, okay?
Oh yeah. Show it off.
The fantastic of the DC universe, right here. Okay, this bad boy right here. Look at the size. Look at the size. See that? Readable, right? Now, let's go back to that Wicked and Divine real quick. Love the book, by the way, but look at this bullshit here, dog. Look, bro. Love this story to death.
Carter, real quick, can you tell the good people how many issues are in that compendium? It's like a smooth
45, I want to say.
Yeah, it's like 45, 46 issues, something like that.
So
that's what 44, 45 issues looks like.
Yeah. So the size of this book is wicked. It ain't divine. It's wicked.
That's why it's called Wicked and Divine. They said it's gonna be the trade's gonna be divine.
So I got that book because I like that book. I really enjoy that book. I had no other option at the time because you can't get the hardcovers. Hardcovers, people are absolutely busting heads for them prices. It got to the point where I just gave the hardcover I had away.
Damn.
To his ass. I gave it to him. If he wanted to have the fucking adventure that he had with Ninja Turtles and get him, hey, here, get in him. I say all that to say in closing. I'm getting rid of this fucking thing.
Damn.
I'm getting rid of it. I am going to go the route that I did not want to go because I assumed that I wanted to read it all together. But now that I have it all together, this motherfucker has not been touched since I bought it. So we're going to get rid of that. Elite X1 just posted it. 1,448 pages of no thank you. I'm going to just get them all in trades. So.
Yeah, I saw someone just ask just a moment ago, where did it go? I was literally just looking at it. Like, I should have pinned it because I need to be better about that. But neither here nor there. I saw somebody ask if it passed the back matter test. The funny thing about that one, if I remember correctly, because I have the same one, and if I remember correctly, it's mostly like just the variant covers.
I'm not gonna no. We ain't gonna lie like that. We ain't gonna lie like that. This Sunday is tomorrow. That's the Lord's Day. We ain't gonna lie 24 hours before the Lord's Day. So he said that it passed the back matter test.
No. He asked me if it passed the back matter test. My back matter test.
Okay. I can tell you that it did not. I'm gonna speak for him. It didn't. You wanna know why? Because I ain't no goddamn back matter in here. You see these white pages? Ain't no goddamn back matter in this thing.
I was gonna say, I thought that they had I thought I remember them having the variant covers, or am I thinking about the deluxe version?
You're thinking about the deluxe I gave your ass.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's true.
Ain't no goddamn variants in there.
Well, that's why I don't like the compendiums as much, because it's just
compendiums are just
book.
Issues.
Yeah, just
that is it.
That's it. There's no because like even the and this even goes for the Invincible hardcovers. Like these hardcovers of Invincible, the compendiums, you would think, oh, it's a hardcover, so it's gonna have back matter in it, right? You'd be wrong. The only thing this book has at the end of it is a thumbnail gallery of every issue that's contained within the book, and that takes up like a couple of pages, and then it's like a letter, a long ass fucking letter from Robert Kirkman.
Yeah,
basically saying, hey, you're at the end of the book, and then a page on the back telling you who all was involved in the book,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's it. There's no back matter, and which is crazy because I was like, dude, Invincible should have crazy back matter.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Yeah.
like that shit should be like back matter so fat that you could sit a drink on it and the drink don't move. It just be like a little tray for the drink and to walk off. You like the back matter should be so fat you can see it from the front. Like it's like back and front matter.
Because you asking for back matter. This shit right here by itself, I'm trying not to curse as much, y'all. This right here by itself is a muscle sprain. Putting back matter in this, now you're looking at a hairline fracture. No. So let me answer a couple of questions I see here in the chat in regards to this behemoth. So somebody's said, when am I gonna do a giveaway on it? First of all, I'm not giving y'all this nothing. I am taking that to my local comic shop. I'm gonna trade it in for some store credit, and I'm gonna just get the 9 trades that book is. So anybody else who comes in and sees that compendium and they want to save a couple bucks and that's how they want to read it, let it go to a good home, because this ain't a good home for it, because it's just been collecting dust on the shelf. I'm sorry. Carter does not hate large softbacks, because I just those are softbacks. Right there. Off rip. I'm taking a break from the library elite because I have given them several trades and stuff like that. To the point where baby, we good right now. You've already done a lot. That's what the woman at the library said to me. So yeah, that one's going back to my LCS. Another question I see here is, has anyone on here used in stock trades? It was cheap, but man, I've been waiting. So I've been using in stock trades since, let me give you all a good idea. Fear itself over at Marvel. That's how long I've been using in stock trades. I told Ernie about it a couple of years ago, and then he legitimately got pissed because I didn't tell him about it sooner. Only for him to repeatedly send me screenshots of his checkout receipt to call me out my name, because he know he finna get yelled at by his wife for as much money that he is spending, and he's saving as well. But he does buy a shitload. So yes,
Carter,
we do in stock. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, Carter sent me a message the other day saying, "Hey, they got the Beneath the Trees where everybody sees hardcovers and the damages." Well, the first one he sent me was when they had this one. They had this one in the damages. But wait, did it come back? Hold, let me see what's happening here. Hold up. Okay, we back. But he came back and told me, "Oh yeah, they got the first one in damages too." I was like, "Yeah, I know. I got that one too." I was like, "I got both." I actually found them both. I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, let me go scoop up both of these." So that's how I got this one, the second trade, and got the first trade.
Yeah, but even with saying that, we do know that sometimes, depending on the books and stuff like that, you do wait a little bit, but you really have to. It is not a like an Amazon. You're gonna get it the next day with Prime. You might be waiting upwards a month sometimes to get these books. And yes, the Comic Doctor's office. That name is too goddamn long. Yes, I know it's early in the morning. It's 10 a.m. for me. It's
that's what I want.
Afternoon for his ass. And Elite. He said die hardcover compendium. There's 2 of them. One cover looks way better than the other. What the fuck is up with that? It's because there are not 2 of them. You have the regular hardcover with the complete series, and one is just showing you how to play the RPG.
Yeah, there's one that's like the RPG of Die.
Yeah,
Because
that is
I got
all
caught
it
up in
is.
that once before too. I was like, ooh, another book. And I was like, oh, this is just the game. Which is fine, but the thing is I don't have time to play the game, so there's no point in me having it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I know. We are early risers on the West Coast. But for
No,
me
it's
it's noon. It's
yeah,
noon
it's noon.
here. But yeah, also I think I told you about this.
What's up?
This was like a couple of years ago, I think, but they did a Kickstarter for
Mhm.
to get like an actual full on like print run of
Yep.
the Die RPG like rule books DM, like not just the one book, but have it like it was
Mhm.
fucking Dungeons and Dragons, where it was like a rule book,
Yeah.
there's a DM's book, Monster Man, all that bullshit. Yeah, they went all in, and it was very to my to my understanding, I'd have
Yeah.
to go back and double check it, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty goddamn successful.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if it was. Shit,
Yeah,
you
that
told me about
goddamn
how much did it make?
that shit made over £523,000. That's a lot of money.
Huh.
That was
And I do agree with her in saying that anything before 11 is early on a Saturday, especially when
true.
you got to prepare yourself for a live studio audience. You got to do your hair, you got to get in the shower, you got to moisturize, you got to get your beard straight, you got to make sure the camera's right, you got to make sure that this nigga wakes up on time and ain't late.
Because I don't I think I've told you this before. I wake up literally right before it's time to start the show. So.
Yeah.
But also for those who want to know, quick math, that 523,900 something pounds, it was 523,904 pounds in American dollars. That's 714,657 pounds is what that shit made. And apparently, you know what, I might fucking pre-order that
Look at
shit.
him. Look
Yeah.
at him.
And guess
Get
what?
off of Kickstarter for a minute. He finds Kickstarters and shit that I don't even know exist. He sent me one to fucking. I've been calling his ass fucking pervert all week because he bought a Kickstarter for a book I didn't even know had a goddamn Kickstarter to begin with.
Yep, sure did.
You want to tell him? You want to show him? You freak.
Yeah, actually, because this is. Oh, by the way, the Karen Gillan, the die joint.
Yeah.
Guess how much money they were asking for, Carter?
How much?
30,000.
Okay.
30,000. Walked away with over 500 racks. Speaking of racks,
Power Fantasy better not have a late. Look at this freak nigga. Look at this freak nigga.
Freaking fools!
A deluxe edition of Money Shot is what this boy then put his hard-earned bread toward. Freak nigga. I'm terrified of the back matter for this motherfucker.
Oh man,
I'm in the comic shop this week. I got to get this bullshit out because he's been a dirty old man all week. So I'm in the comic shop, right?
To me, my freak niggas.
So I'm in my LCS this week, and I see some books that I knew Ernie. I saw some shit I knew Ernie would be interested in. I saw World Tree. I know that Ernie liked the book. He got the naked motherfucker just right on the cover, so I knew he was really gonna dig it. Okay, they had both trades of World Tree for $10, but when I saw it right next to World Tree trades for Ernie, I saw Money Shot. And I know he's a dirty old man. So I skimmed through it. So I actually skimmed through. I already knew what it was, but Jen, I'm skimming through it, and I see a heartfelt moment between an alien that is just erect, and instead of shaking hands, you're shaking fat. Or this nigga's a freak. He's a freak. And he bought it in deluxe edition. Okay. I don't even want to spend a minute.
I mean, that's valid, actually.
Okay, here's the thing about Dynamo, Shin Godzilla. Here's the thing about World Tree.
It's a freak.
It's supposed to be a horror serial killer book about the internet being there's the internet and then there's the undernet, which is like supernatural and shit like that. For any of you that used to be Warren Ellis fans, if you remember a book he did called Injection, like several years ago, it's literally just Injection. Only key difference is this woman right here that is just butt booty naked murdering people anytime you see her. Anytime you see her, you see literal ass and elbows from the rooter to the tutor. Okay, coochie hair and all. Every time you kill somebody.
Oh God, yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. Real quick though, because I don't want to get too lost in the sauce, but I do want to say shout out to Divon Donovan out here gifting 5. Actually, did not just gift 5 just now, but also I think gifted 5 earlier when we were first starting
Yes, he
up.
did.
And also shout out to Dalton Leprick out here with the $4.99. Says 35 next week. Love you guys and this community. Hit me with that Mike Tomlin clip one time. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you what. You get one of these just the same.
And shout out to friend of the channel who put us in Central City, man who recently had his art stolen. Gavin Guidry is in the building.
Oh shit! Wait a minute.
I saw this shit. That was fun.
God damn.
It was a dude on Instagram, right? You know how they do the little, I'm gonna draw this while there's audio in the background, Instagram shorts.
Mm-hmm.
The dude is coloring up and drawing this gambit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's literally Gavin's art. He just did it.
I didn't know about this.
Gavin got granitoed.
Bruh. Stop. No,
Yep,
he didn't.
Gavin,
no, he didn't.
That's
No,
how you know, Gavin, that you somebody.
Dude, people out here stealing your shit.
Snatched up right there with the X-Men 97 audio in the background. You at DC now. You ain't even at Marvel. Boy, that's when you know you came up in the world.
Look, I ain't
That's when
gonna.
you know you came up in the world, boy.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like I'm just sitting here and imagining that shit. Ding 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 ding. Wait. Stealing Gavin's art.
No.
Stealing Gavin's art. Like what the fuck?
Now he did later on give credit to Gavin saying, "Oh, my bad. I just saw this on Pinterest. Get your ugly ass out of here." You
Nah,
didn't see this.
okay. First off, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Can we talk about some etiquette right quick? This is internet etiquette for the art world.
Oh,
If
bruh.
you post a video of someone else drawing something, but give no context as to whether or not you're the one that drew it or not, if it is not you, you a hoe. Cause like if I'm like, first off, I would never take someone else's drawing of something and be like post it and because basically when you don't say anything, it's implied it's you.
Ooh,
But if you
no, he
don't
didn't.
say anything, if you don't say anything, you're basically people are gonna go under the assumption that you're the motherfucker who drew it. But if you're not the motherfucker that drew it, don't just post that video naked like that. Just repost the motherfucker who drew it.
I will say what's funny about this though, because I'm on Instagram right now. I don't know if you know this, Big Gavin, Big Guidry. That Gambit show deleted off his fucking Instagram.
Oh damn! Look, wait. Did Gavin
That was
pulled
the
up
most
like?
recent. Yeah.
Click clack.
That's funny. He sure as shit deleted that Gambit. Boy.
I bet
Central
his
City,
ass.
motherfucker, boy.
Boy, I
Central
bet
City,
his ass
motherfucker,
did.
boy.
Oh yeah, dude. The motherfucker. Look, hey, them Central City got them hitters out there. Man,
Look,
Central City got them killers. So here is where'd it go? Because I saw there was another thing
Okay.
that popped off in the chat. Here we go. I got it. Found it.
What we got?
Gavin said he only knew about it 'cause somebody tagged his ass. That's wild. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, for me, like, I don't know. Like, I don't. First off, I'm not trying to compare this to military service, but I mean, to me, it's about the same, thing. At least in terms of how diabolical it is. Just in terms of like the rat fuckery of it. Is if you are taking someone else's art,
Yeah.
and pretending that you're the one who did it. Yeah, that's I won't say stolen valor, but that's stolen creativity. And that's 40 lashes off top. That's a 40 lashes minimum. 40 lashes minimum in the middle of town square.
So let me tell you all what just happened, and then we can go ahead and get to the super chats and everything like that. Because I want us to keep this show as smooth as possible. I want us to keep it as smooth as possible. I'm gonna tell you all what just happened. I gave a shout out to a well-known DC artist who had his artwork stolen. He talked about it in the chat just now, and Ernie then tries to piggyback what I just said to make it seem like it's his own thing. But what he tried to do was distract y'all from the fact that his ass just bought the deluxe edition of fucking Money Shot. That's what that, did you catch it? How everything just got real serious, and he started laughing about the dude that tried to steal Gavin's art and shit, because you see how quick we got off of him on that deluxe edition of Money. Did you catch it?
Look,
did you catch it?
I'm gonna say this. I wear my freaky foolishness on my sleeve. I have nothing to be ashamed of. Matter of fact, I can't go into too many details right this second, but just know that some of y'all know I'm working on like a little fantasy joint.
Okay.
A little medieval fantasy joint. And some people could probably tell based on the character designs that I was coming up with. Some of y'all seen some of the character designs that I was posting up. And so yeah, I don't think it's any. It is no surprise that this is gonna be a freaky fool book. I mean, it's not gonna be like full on like fucking and shit, but like it's not gonna. It's gonna be it's still gonna be like a kind of kind of freaky ass book, but not because like, oh yeah, I just want to make a freaky fool book, but just because I think fantasy is just freaky in general. But like you can just kind of look at some of the some of the character designs that I've posted on socials or whatever. Like it becomes pretty obvious what kind of time the book is gonna be on, and yeah. Anyway, I'll put it like this: if no one knows, and here I'll give you a little taste. This is a flat colored picture that I put together. Elite A shit. Eric Larson, aka Eric Larson. Okay, so here's the one thing. There's a difference between being a freaky fool and a fucking degenerate. Eric Larson is a fucking degenerate.
I wouldn't even say degenerate. I would actually hardcore disagree with you. If I see him ever pop up and on camera and Chris Hansen walks in the room, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh yeah, no, I'd be like, there he is. But no, because Eric Larson be having women with like spider webs shooting out their coochie, and like having Mickey Mouse grabbing women by the kitty cat, and so on and so forth.
Not Mickey Mouse, Steamboat Willie.
Oh, yes, right. Yeah. That's how you got. Yeah, well, yeah. It was Steamboat Willie. It was Steamboat Willie.
Exactly.
But y'all know what it was really going. Oh, and then what was the one where he had Savage Dragon like plaster the woman, with his with his essence. So you won't be seeing shit like that in my book. What I'm saying is it's a freaky ass book in the sense that the main character is
told y'all. Eric Larson and fans. Let me say it like this. Eric Larson's Savage Dragon and fans of Eric Larson's Savage Dragon.
Yeah.
They smell women's seats when they not looking.
Yeah, actually, you know, Frederick, Frederick ain't wrong.
I done told y'all this. Some poor woman going to the bathroom real quick at a fucking Olive Garden. Motherfucker that reads Savage Dragon, he finna go right smelling that seat down the middle. That is all Savage Dragon fans. They're sickos.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
But did y'all catch it? Did you catch it?
Yeah.
Because did you see when I brought back up that his ass bought that deluxe edition of Money Shot, we pivoted to talking about his art and clowning Eric Larson. He did it again.
I did it again. I did. That was
trying to bamboozle you, motherfucker. But I know y'all smarter than that.
Well, like
he tried to DiCaprio y'all ass and spin that top on you, but I knocked down. You see what I just did? I'm trying to help you out.
Oh, this motherfucker. But no, well, no, I'll give the game away. I'll give the game away because, like I said, like in the fantasy thing I'm working on, it's not gonna have like just full on like just full frontal like motherfuckers just.
Well, my question is, what kind of fantasy?
So it is
Hunger in the Dusk, Warcraft, Game of Thrones, Elden Ring. What kind of fantasy?
It's gonna be kind of like, so it's gonna be kind of a mixture, honestly, because like the tones, like, okay, so this is the way I looked at it.
Mm-hmm.
What if you had a world? This is the elevator pitch. Elden Ring setting. Characters that are like kind of like Lord of the Rings, style characters, but Samurai Champloo vibes, if that makes any sense. Like it's basically it's a serious story, but like there are moments of levity and there's moments of like also I don't know if anyone. Well, no. I don't know if anyone is as familiar with this anime as I am, because it's one of those. It's a popular one, and it's a popular manga too. But I feel like I'd never hear anyone talk about it. Golden Kamuy, which is one of my favorite anime of all time. I fucking love that show. But kind of, it's in tone with that. Like kind of like I would even say like, actually, I would rephrase it. Elden Ring setting. Samurai Champloo style characters, Golden Kamuy vibes. So, like, case in point, and I think I even showed this in the other day when I was showing you guys like kind of like some of the page stuff that I had put together. When I was showing you guys some of that stuff, like when you like. I took the lettering off of this one, so it's less clear what is going on. But like you see here, like this is a more of a, like, you don't see the page before it, so it's not as evident. But this is supposed to be kind of a funny moment, or not funny, but more like lighthearted moment where like you're literally, it's a story that follows two characters. There's other characters, but like these are the characters who are pretty much the more front-facing characters. Yeah. And they have a very like they have a very like kind of Mugen and Jean like dynamic.
Okay. Why they got them Fist of the North Star helmets on?
Okay, so that's the inside joke. So do you remember the Shockmaster?
I don't want to, yeah.
Okay, so this came up when I was live and drawing the page,
Was it solo run?
Yeah, it was on the solo run. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I don't know who that was this week, but I saw somebody at the shop and they wanted to know if you were going. I hope you in here watching because they want to know if you're gonna keep doing those.
yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Okay.
So for those that don't know, the Shockmaster, the artist formerly known as Typhoon / Tugboat. If y'all remember, I don't know if you remember the natural disasters. It was earthquake and typhoon.
I do.
So that's Typhoon. That's Typhoon in that helmet. And the Shockmaster, his whole thing was that, like, you know, Sting's like, we got our partner and he's gonna shock the world. That's why we call him the Shockmaster. And then dude was supposed to burst through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man. But, like, what actually happened was the wall wasn't prepped for that. So dude had to basically, like, full on punch his way through an actual fucking wall because they didn't prep it right. And he fell flat on his face and his helmet came off. But I don't know if you notice this, Carter, but do you notice what kind of helmet that actually is?
Yeah, it's clearly a goddamn stormtrooper.
Yeah,
with glitter on it.
it's a bedazzled stormtrooper stormtrooper helmet. And also it wasn't Typhoon's voice either. They had like somebody, they ADR'd in a voice actor, or I think it was another wrestler probably that did his voice. I can't remember the full details of it, but basically the inside joke was that these guys' helmets, like, I couldn't just do Stormtrooper helmets, but, like, their whole look is a reference to the Shockmaster, basically. Just like how these two guys are, these are going to be, like, recurring characters. These, like, when I was talking about how, like, it's going to be kind of lighthearted in some spaces, these two guys, Harv and Knox, get it? Harv, Knox, Hard Knox, you get it? See, this is kind of comedy that you can expect. But no, these guys are two dwarves who are the comic relief. They're the guys who, like, will occasionally show up, be doing some buffoonery, and they're terrible at their jobs. But no, these guys will never be seen again. Well, maybe, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. But no, these two characters are the main characters, and basically their whole vibe is that, yeah, you know, they're bounty hunters. There's also, like, and I guess you could say by virtue of the Samurai Champloo, almost kind of more of a Cowboy Bebop type of vibe, because there is, like, kind of an emphasis on bounty hunting and mercenary work. But no, all of that was in aid of saying that, you know, you see the main character, you see the design of the main character. It is very clearly on a very specific type of time. Like it's very clearly on a very specific type of time. And then there's like another character who shows up a little bit later. I think she pops in like at the end of issue 2 and like will be a character who's also kind of always around. And that's her. Like you can tell, like you can
tell that you really like Red Sonja.
What? I love Red Sonja. What?
Well, no. I just mean like showing the features, but still
keeping it tasteful.
Yeah, tasteful, and they still
they put hands on.
So
that's 100%. Yeah, no, that's 100% my thing. Yeah, that's 100% my thing. Like, and that's like, okay, put some cards on the table. I'm a huge fan of Frank Frazetta. You know, and his art style. So these are the types of things that like I would do. Like, you know, I talk about Fire and Ice sometimes. How like that's a freaky fool movie. Fire and Ice. You know, Tigra is literally just running around in a skimpy ass fucking loincloth bathing suit type of vibe, like the whole time. You know, yeah, but it's one of those things where I wanted, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. And the female characters are the front facing characters, and they're also the most badass characters. You know, in the story. They're pretty much always going to be kind of like, you know what, I kind of use the X-Men principle. You know, we talked about this the week before. You know, the most dangerous X-Men, the X-Men that are typically the most powerful, like the top 1% in power levels, is usually the women. And that's what this story is going to be. Like, yeah, there's going to be male characters. There's like, I mean, literally, I showed one. You know, the guy that's in the, you know, in the background. Yeah. Over here. This guy, I mean, he's not chopped liver. I mean, the guy, he's cold. It's just that it's not his book. I mean, it is his book, but it's not just his book. He's powerful, and he shows, I mean, clearly he's powerful. He's shooting, fucking magic and shit out of his fingers and shit, and got stylized lettering and whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway.
Let's get to these super chats, and then I gotta
Mhm.
damn, Ernie.
What?
They doing your girl bad, big dog.
Oh.
They doing your girl bad, big dog. New issue of Avengers Armageddon came out this week, but before I tell Ernie about it, have you read it?
No, I haven't read it yet. I was actually,
Cool.
you know what? I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
The thing I've enjoyed most about Avengers Armageddon is not the book itself. It's
What's
what
that?
you tell me about it.
Cool. So you're not worried about me telling you about this issue?
I don't care about spoilers for this.
Cool. Let's get into these super chats, big dog. Let's catch up.
Okay, well here first, let's get to this one. We got one here. This is from David99 with the $4.99.
$4.99.
Says happy Saturday, Blur Cave. Hope all is well. And I know you seen that Beneath the Trees variant for Feral. Absolutely. Yes. Maverick, you know what? Here, let me pull it up for you. I forgot to spell for a second. For a split second, your boy forgot how to spell. That's what happens. That is, I'm trying to see if I can find it. Here it is.
Okay.
Yeah, this is it right here. Boom. Ooh, let me see if I can zoom this. How nasty is this?
Uh-oh.
How nasty is this gonna be when I open it? Nah, okay, fuck it. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. Okay, boom. Here you go. Found it.
Let me see. That's cute.
Yeah. Like it has like
these variants are dope. These variants are dope. I will say that. The little footprints being the blue. Yeah, these variants that they do are pretty cool. I can't be like you though. With all I guarantee your ass got a long box that's just Feral variants. It
half
would
of
not
it.
surprise me.
Yeah.
Look at that shit.
Oh, and I don't know if I told you, but like I actually had to yeah, here. Oh God. I had to get a pack of these for my long box. So I could like divide everything up.
You gonna buy one of them old ass file cabinets too?
I might. Yes, I can go through and be like,
that don't make no fucking sense, dog. Thank you for that $4.99, bro. That don't make no damn sense that you got to do all of that. What else we got, dog?
We also got one. This is Benjamin Lowley with the 1999 super chat. Says 1999 just because I'm hating on Carter's black and pepper waves. As a black bald man. So I love and hate you at the same time.
I found a black barbershop. I strictly have them just giving me a haircut now. I got one blade in the bathroom. There's a black owned thing, that one I told you about, where you can line your beard up. Yes, I do all. I do this, but leave me alone. Fuck y'all.
Leave me alone.
Jesus Christ. What's the next one? Thank you for the
here. This is one that. Why can't I find it? It's
because I got some.
Where'd it go? There. Well, you know what? Here, fuck it. I'll just do it this way.
I got some, so I mean,
I got it right here.
Okay, cool.
But this right here, Real Bone Factory with 25 months in a row in the Blur Club Gold Mine says Eric Larson is the new age Dave Sim. Look, Eric. This is the thing about Eric Larson, and I need y'all. I need y'all to understand this about. I need y'all to understand this about him. And I think Carter and I talked about this before. I think we did. That Spider Noir book that he was doing for Marvel. Didn't we talk about how Marvel made him go back and change there was like a background scene.
I believe so.
Yeah, it was supposed to be basically they were in this like place where these ghosts were like, like all like kind of grouped up and doing random shit in the background. Well, in the original pages, Eric Larson had, and I think actually, you know what? Hold on, let me check something. Let me check something real quick. They had the ghosts. They changed it to them doing like other stuff, but the reason why they changed is because in the background, the ghosts were fucking. Like they were fucking in, like, I don't mean like implied fucking. They were fucking.
Yeah.
In the background while Spider-Man's sitting up there. Spider-Man talking Spider-Man head here. I mean, granted, it's Spider Noir, so you get the idea, but he's sitting there talking, two ghosts right behind him, like back shots. Because he's a freaky ass boy.
Okay.
Freaky ass boy. And we also what you got?
There is one highlight 915 Blerd Club Golden Age 43 months.
Yeah.
He said, did you guys get a chance to read Sean Gordon Murphy's new book? No,
I have not got a chance.
I know that it's manual transmission. There was actually a conversation that was happening at my LCS where apparently Sean Gordon Murphy books don't sell, so they don't order a lot of them. Like I said, like a couple of weeks ago, they just re-released his Batman White Knight in their absolute format. It's $100. It's the first story, and it's 2 editions. You get the regular joint in their big ass sizes, and then you get another one that Ernie might like because it's the black and white version of the entire series. But no, I have not read. I have not read that book right there. I've been reading Remender. I've been reading a lot of Remender right now. There was almost another book I got, one called Low that he did with Greg Ticini on art. That's the only reason I didn't get it, because his art is very goddamn, it's hard to keep track of shit. That's the one arc of Uncanny X-Force I do not like, that Otherworld arc with Ticini's art, because it's squiggly line, like that shit is hard to keep track of.
Yeah, I saw someone say it earlier, and I wish I could go back and figure out where it was, but I saw someone say earlier that this is more of an acknowledgement of a compliment than anything else. But I saw someone say that they said that when I was showing off the stuff for my book, that it reminded them of like the old Excalibur stuff. Honestly, it's not on purpose, but you know what? I will take that, because that is probably like. That's probably that era of Excalibur that I probably fuck with the most. Yeah, I'd probably say so. Let's see. Also, which cosplay artist did I use, or which cosplay artist did I use for reference? So the one with the main character, there was nothing. For the elf, I don't remember the name, but that's where I got the pose from, for the elf chick. That pose actually didn't come from she technically is a cosplayer, but yeah, she's also I don't know why I blanked on the word sex worker. She is a cosplayer who is also a sex worker, but no, that's where I got it from, and the funny thing is, I didn't even have to enhance as much of the. There was like a slight enhancement, but the enhancement is actually kind of part of the story, which I thought was cute. Somebody will probably call me a pig for it, but
all right, now Gavin. How you know how you put an OF model in the chat? Your wife gonna let the air out your tires. Why you know that? Why you know, man?
Hey, look,
some explaining to do, big dog.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't remember if I can find the name of who it was. I'll post.
Look at that shit, because I knew what his pause was. You dirty minded motherfuckers all think alike. I swear to God. You dirty minded motherfuckers all think alike. I swear.
Hey, look, hey, I own it though. I don't hide it. I don't hide it. Look, but it's Ernie Larson. Hey. But yeah. And talk about the main character. The main character is she is so what I did, I originally was gonna have her be a redhead, but like I decided to not make her entirely redheaded because I was like, she's already as a character gonna get comparisons to Red Sonja as is. Even though Red Sonja is definitely an inspiration, but not the only inspiration. But I was like, you know what? I was like, I don't want that to be like the only thing like people like kind of focus on with her. So what I ended up doing was I decided to make her hair multicolored. Which is why you saw like kind of like the blue. Like this is where like that was a flat coloring. That was a flat coloring of the character that I had originally showed off. But like if you want to see one where like it's like more like blended, it would look, this is what she would ultimately like look like once everything is like together. And
Ooh, see, okay, last thing, and then we will get to the actual meat and potatoes of it. But actually, I think a lot of people might want to hear your perspective on this, because I saw somebody in the chat ask if we had heard about what Robert Kirkman said. And just to let you know, Ernie, there was an interview recently with Robert Kirkman in regards to Terminal. And basically he said that for Terminal, when we gave our little input of how it felt so 90s, and you said that's why you love the book and things like that, Robert Kirkman said the 90s comics were so focused on staying energetic and exciting and in your face, and that's something that we're trying to bring back to comics in regards to Terminal. I think as things have gotten more writer driven, things have gotten a little bit more intellectual, and when I hear intellectual, I hear boring. We're trying to broom the boring out of comics as best we can.
You know what? I like that. I mean, because here's the thing. As a guy who was very entrenched in reading comics in the 90s, especially Image comics in the 90s, they were usually bombastic. They usually had all kind of crazy shit going on. They had all kind of like wild happenings. Things would just be popping off. Sometimes shit would just be happening for no reason sometimes. And sometimes the books would, that's why they used to always, it's extreme. But the thing is, they also did tell compelling stories at the same time. I mean, not every comic aged gracefully from the 90s. Some of them aged like milk. Case in point, Youngblood aged like milk. Stormwatch was, I think, a better attempt at that type of vibe, and I think Wildcats was good, but Wildcats was even uneven in some moments. Like there was a time where Wildcats was rudderless when Jim Lee and Brandon Choi got off that book, and it wasn't until the wizard who shall not be named was on Wildcats where it got good again. And you know what also happened? And this is why I'm not naming his name. As quick as it got good, it got bad almost immediately after. So, and it wasn't until Joe Casey came along and the book started kind of finding some direction again. So yeah, you could talk about, matter of fact, you know what? After the conversation we had the other day, guess what I started reading again?
What's that?
Cyberforce. I started reading Cyberforce again. And you know what? I knew it back then, but I forgot how much that was just what Mark Silvestri wanted to do with the X-Men. Like, I forgot and I don't mean like, oh, they're kind of low. No, they even use the term like mutants. And also instead of the Mutant Liberation Front, I think it's called the Mutant Liberation Army or some shit like that. Like it's literally, you look at the stories that were being told, it's literally just like, it's like It's literally X-Men serial numbers file completely off, but like it's still obvious what it is. Not bad. It's good. It's a fun comic.
Yeah.
It's clear that Ripclaw, I mean, obviously it's Ripclaw's Wolverine. Duh.
Yeah.
But
So-
yeah, that's, you can tell what it is. It wears what it is on its sleeve.
So why the fuck were Ernie and Carter having a conversation about Cyberforce? Just so you all are aware, in the current Witchblade series, it was teased because I let Ernie
Yeah.
know it was it was
Yeah.
teased at the end of the most recent issue. It looks like they're bringing back Cyberforce, but just to get back to the Robert Kirkman of it all,
Yeah.
do you think that wait, I imagine he's talking more about the tendency to have talking scenes on talking scenes on talking scenes, even in Cape Comics. And that was going to be my question is like, since stuff has gotten more writer driven, do you hear boring when you hear intellectual? Because when I saw the word writer driven and I saw a little bit more intellectual, the first book that popped into my head was the Power Fantasy.
Yes. Well, so here's what I think is going on here. And I 100% agree with Gavin on this. And you know why I do? Because Robert Kirkman is writing this book with Joe Casey, and Joe Casey was the guy who actually talked to me when I wrote Heart of the Darkness, and I let him take a look at it, and I wanted his opinion. That was something he came back to me about. He said, book's good, but he said, there's a lot of talking. And it was like, he was like, there's a lot of dialogue. And he's like, but it was also like, there was dialogue even when something was going on, because it's a noir style story. So the main character, because noir, the character is talking to the reader while things are happening, giving insight that is not present at the time in the character, but is kind of an after the fact thing, which even with that, I kind of dialed it back a little bit with future issues, because like when I thought about it, really like sat down and thought about it, I was like, yeah, you're right. I was like, it is. Like, I actually went back and like started like rereading it over and over and over and over and over again. And there's only really like one spot where the dialogue kind of lets up. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, there are some moments where I should let shit just breathe a little. Like, and also the reality is like, and this is even in Cape Comics, I do think that there is something to be said for not having a lot of dialogue during action sequences, because who the fuck actually talks while they're fighting? Like having full on soliloquies and like Shakespearean back and forths, while they're talking. I mean, yeah, it's because comic books, but the reality is people don't really talk that much when they fight. Like, I mean, yeah, they might say some random shit here and there, but yeah, no, they're not really going to be talking a whole heap of a lot. So I decided, like, yeah, with future stuff, and also letting it be dependent on the story. Like, in the case of Heart of the Darkness, I didn't change, like, the entire narrative drive of it, but I did kind of just pull it back a little bit just so it's not as oppressive. And then with other stuff, I was like, well, in Black Adams, there really isn't any narration in Black Adams at all to completely get rid of that. Like, the only thing there is in Black Adams, and I did it mostly because I thought it was cute, when a character uses their power for the first time, I kind of cribbed something from My Hero Academia. Instead of having a character just tell you, like, kind of like how manga does, where a character will be like, oh, I can do this, and blah, 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 blah. I decided to kind of do what My Hero Academia did, where like a character would be introduced and like there would be like a little quick like, this character does so-and-so, 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 and explains the power enough to where you don't have to ask questions about like why they're able to do this. But it's not like instead of it being a cutaway, it's just a narrative box that pops up on the side while the thing is happening. And, so and so and so forth. But yes, and it's and this right here, paragraphs of dialogue during a single action. That was kind of one of the things, like, you kind of have to, like, because at one point I was like, shit, I said, honestly, the more I analyzed it, I was like, honestly, I could have just written a fucking book. Like a book. Because of how much, and I even kind of considered it. But, but so Kirkman was attacking Claire. Okay, as a guy who just recently went back and read Fall of the Mutants, because I was going back, I was like, I was like, I think what would be fun is go back and revisit old X-Men storylines and see if I still like them. And one of the things that came up, I started reading Fall of the Mutants, and you know what I've been having a difficult time getting through? Fall of the Mutants. I was like, God damn, this book is OD out of pocket with how much dialogue there is in it. God damn. I was like, somebody breathes different and they started talking about it. And honestly, comics, they have way less dialogue than they did in the 20th century. Brian Michael Bendis has less dialogue than comics during the 50s and 60s. But no, the reason why I think this is the case is because comics used to treat people who were reading them like they were stupid. I mean, I'm being real with you. Can I be real? Can I be real with y'all? Can I be real with y'all? Like, if you I'm just saying, when I was reading Fall of the Mutants, it was like Claremont was literally describing everything that was happening within a single panel. And it's like, well, shit, I can see it. You don't need to tell me what the fuck is happening. I can fucking see it. I'm looking at it. And then, like, not only was he describing it, like, not like from a narrative perspective, he would have the characters fucking talking about what was going on within the panel, like, also kind of slick, describing what was happening. And I'm sorry, but no, I'm not fucking dumb. I can read. I can read at a college fucking level. I don't need someone to spoon feed me what is happening within the panel that I'm already reading. Now, I know within the same breath, someone's going to be like, well, but Blerd, you just talked about Heart of the Darkness, and in Heart of the Darkness, Kellen is describing things that are going. I was like, yeah, but that's different. He's not telling you what's happening in the book because you're stupid. He's telling you what's happening in the book because he has information later that is not readily apparent in the present.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's different. That's a very different thing. However, it is still a lot of dialogue. So that's why by the time you get to issue 2, there's a lot less of it. And by the time you get to 3, there's not that much more or less, but it's dialed back even a little bit more. And I kind of found some different ways to kind of achieve the same result without doing the exact same fucking thing. And yeah, you kind of gotta let people figure shit out for themselves. And honestly, even if they can't, fuck it. They'll probably get it wrong anyway. That's why they talk about the whole death of the artist thing. Like, I've had people tell me things that they thought about something I was trying to get at in just that one issue of Heart of the Darkness. I was like, not exactly what I was going for, but I mean, if that's what you saw, cool. Yeah, everybody's gonna get their own interpretation or whatever. But yes, but no, like I said, I think Terminal's great. I think it's a nice step in the right direction. I think a lot of other comics have already been doing this. I don't think it's a shot at Power Fantasy or Kieran Gillen, because I feel like, honestly, Kieran Gillen's stuff is, I mean, it's wordy in spots, but not really. Like, they're quick reads.
Well, only thing I meant was that he's saying when he hears intellectual, he hears boring or more writer driven.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Power Fantasy, I think, is more writer driven. It's more intellectual story. You got to pay attention to what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But my whole point was that's not necessarily boring. What you can, I think you can have the intellectual side, and you can still have the 90s boom bap, at least when it pertains to books. That was my whole thing. I didn't really disagree with it. Not as a shot.
No.
There's space for what you're trying to bring back.
Right.
That damn near all of your books are to begin with, but there is still an area for where a power fantasy, a Sweet Tooth or something like that can exist.
And he can't even talk because shit, Void Rivals is a wordy ass fucking book. I mean, there's lots of action and shit happening in it, but there's also lots of fucking dialogue in those books. Like, I was like, dude, it's like Void Rivals is probably his most like up its own ass book that he's ever done. Like, I'm not saying up its own ass because it's wordy, but just because if we're drawing comparisons to whatever the fuck it is he's talking about.
I love what Gavin just said. He said, I heard Professor X and Magneto were based on MLK and Malcolm X. Because you just reminded me of what to put with Ernie's World Tree when I send them to him.
Oh my God. Yeah, don't do that. Don't. We'll see if that creates a new tangent. So it's funny. Put that shit. Where's my I need to get my spray bottle. I need to get my spray bottle out. God damn it. But no. Here's the thing. And I do want to get us to the next things. We actually do got a couple of other things that, I want to hit before we get any further. We got a couple of more super chats, and one of them is from Benjamin Lowley with the 10 says, hot take, Eric Larson is still the better storyteller in terms of sequential art of the original Image founders. He just went full goon. You never go full goon, Eric. Never. Sad. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta think on that. So we're talking. Okay, yeah. Rob Liefeld. Yeah, definitely better than Rob Liefeld. Todd McFarlane. Man, look.
I can't say that. You can dislike Spawn as much as you ain't no way.
No, I'm not saying that he's better. I'm not saying that Todd is worse. I'm just saying that, like, I think Spawn. Okay. I don't think Todd McFarlane's a bad writer. I just think the Spawn is better when he's not writing it. That's kind of that, or the universe of Spawn is more interesting when he's not involved. And I think Mark Silvestri is not Mark Silvestri, but
yeah, he was on the original.
Yeah, well, no, definitely. But no, I'm thinking, like, I don't know if Eric. I'm not gonna hold you, man, because dude, people have tried to get me to like Savage Dragon, and can I be so for real? I do not like Savage Dragon, like, at all. That book is cheeks. Like, I don't normally like just publicly like shaming people's like work, but like Savage Dragon is the one book where I'm like, brother, stop. Have like, and it's not even just because like I think the story is bad. It's like dude, just the shenanigans that go on within the book. I'm like, this is all for shock value, and it's not.
You remember?
It's not shocking.
You remember
me,
in Jungle? You remember
me.
that movie Jungle Fever when when that little girl came up to Wesley Snipes and he just grabbed her and held her. No, that's what you do when you see somebody going to reach for Savage Dragon. That's what you do.
Yeah, it's bad. Like I mean, I'm sorry, plastering a woman with like your essence. Shooting spider webs out of the hoo-ha, and also showing the hoo-ha being drippy. It just, I'm like, come on, bro, stop. Like, why are we like this? Like, why I was like what who? First off, why is this even being put on shelves? Like, I have so many questions. But no,
the same reason Spawn is put on shelves, because he's one of the people that's behind it. So
true,
my book's always gonna come out.
Oh yeah, no, dude, he's like, we wanted them ones.
God.
But no, I'm sorry. I can't in good conscience, when I know there's better writers from the original crop
that can do that better.
That could do that. Yeah, no, because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I've seen other people come up in Image from that crop do infinitely better shit. I'm sorry. Eric Larson, no. And thing is, Eric knows I feel the way I feel about him, so it's not like we're shooting shots across the bow. This is all public information. I have let Eric know, well, not to his face, but as close to his face as the internet allows, that I do not find his work, at least his Savage Dragon, compelling at all. True God. Oh yeah.
That was for you, bro, because I'm really on the fence about starting Eric Powell's goon. So anyway,
it's gonna happen, y'all. It's gonna happen. We got a last one here from True God Bill, and then we'll get into our stuff. We got 999. Says, hey guys, got a question about X-Men, as I'm not well versed in it, but is X-Men supposed to be Marvel's queer and diversity team for other comic readers who want diversity? Yeah. I mean, it's for everybody. It's for like, okay, so initially it did start as kind of an anti-prejudice type of vibe, just like, but it was basically for blanket prejudice, more or less, but more honed in on racism. Put that shit down. But no, over time it kind of developed, like, honestly, as early as like the 80s and 90s, maybe the late 80s, early 90s, you kind of started to see more stuff that was more reminiscent of prejudice towards people of different sexualities, and gender dynamics. And like as the whole thing has evolved, it has kind of encompassed that. And I would even go as far as say, I mean, to his detriment, I don't think so, but like I feel like it has kind of become more about, or rather the I guess the allegory dynamic has started to skew largely more towards sexual identity and gender dynamics than it has race as time progressed. But it's not to say that the race component is removed. It's just that it's made space for more dynamics because we have more things. We have more things that we are more aware of today that can be prejudiced against than we did back then. And I think because that's one of the things, a common complaint I've had people bring to me when talking about the X-Men is like, oh, I hate it because now they've gotten away from its roots. It's gotten away from its roots being about civil rights and it's about gay shit. And it's like, no, it's still about the other thing. It's just that it's also about this thing too now. Because believe it or not, a lot of X-Men readers are part of the LGBTQIA plus community. I know a lot of gay, lesbian, trans, bisexual, aro ace readers of X-Men. Matter of fact, I discovered a podcast the other day, Carter, that I'm probably going to start watching more regularly because I found it compelling. It was a podcast called The X-Men. And it's, but not X, EX, because both of the hosts are trans. And they're both trans women.
Okay, I got it. Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
that's
it was.
That's cute. That's cute. Okay.
I thought it was like, because I remember when I saw X-Men and I saw it was two women talking and I was like, huh? But like it was two women talking on the thumbnail. And I was like, X? And I was, oh, I got it.
Okay.
But yes, as in as in X, as in they used to be men.
Yeah, that's cute.
And no, I will not stop it. I'm not even going to highlight your comment. But just know it won't stop. I'm not making it that. So yeah.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, somebody.
Oh, well, never mind.
Somebody complaining. But no, and I do also check out the what was the other one? The Cerebro podcast. I don't get to tune in as much as I would like, but yeah. But no, I X-Men is for everybody, and the sooner we all accept that, the better off we'll all be. We got another one here too. The oddly this is from the Real Bone Factor with 5 says the oddly pedestrian life of Christopher Chaos was queer X-Men. You know what? Yeah. I would no, that's I wouldn't even I would have no grounds to even argue against that. That's like 1,000. I would go on a limb and say 1,000% true. It's so yeah.
See, that is actually a nice little segue into a different book.
Yeah.
Because the Oddly Pedestrian Life of Christopher Chaos was written by somebody who had a big book come out this week, Tate Brumble.
Yep.
What? New Titans 38 came out this week. Real Bone Factory. That's a nice little segue you actually did for us there. But Static's debut to the New Titan squad.
Oh, yeah.
Getting walked around the facility by John Kent. Ernie, how'd you feel about the issue?
I'm still processing.
So what you audiophiles did not see is the biggest Kanye shrug you have ever seen.
I apologize. I don't have I don't have a whole heap of a lot for it
Yeah.
because I don't know if I care. Like, does that make sense? Like the way I feel about it today is the same way I felt about it when I talked about it when it was initially like revealed that it was going to happen to begin with. My opinion was that, well, I don't care about this because I would rather just see Virgil by himself. I don't need Virgil on a team, and to keep it a whole buck, Virgil being on a team has never really been his draw. I don't know. It is what it is. I'll take it. Yeah, it'll take tolerable. Yeah, more or less, I guess. But yeah, it didn't.
Honestly, Melvin, yeah, it's a meh. It's a meh.
Yeah.
Just coming from someone who has read Tate Bromble's writing before, I think he forgot that even though this is 38 issues in, this was going to be a lot of people's first issue of New Titans or Static. So to see Nightwing not being a Nightwing that they've seen before and just being more of a honestly, he acting like Bruce, to be honest with you, and to have a cyborg that was nowhere near welcoming to this new team member and was more so, why the fuck is he here? Who told you him and Nightwing both? Who told you could bring this motherfucker in our house? So it seemed nasty from that aspect. But I think that's the only lesson that Tate needs to learn here is that, bro, this is, like I said, I know this is issue 38, but this is issue number 1 for a lot of people. And this did not, to me, it was cool. He's on the team, but as a first issue and an introduction to this was
so.
It was all right.
This, I'm gonna tell you, what Elite kind of put it in a way that made me realize what it reminded me of. Remember when we had NYX and they had Prodigy and Sync meet?
Okay, yeah.
Y'all remember that bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
you did a video on that.
I did a video on it, and why it pissed me off, and that was honestly why it pissed me off. So, because my thing is, first off, why is the brother not the one that's like right there ready to meet and greet and be ready to like dap up, shake hands with? Why are we having the why are we having the black characters be at odds off? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not trying to be ugly when I say this, because I think Tate Bromble's a good writer under normal circumstances. But I have this thing whenever with Nim, not them, when Nim want to introduce 2 black characters to each other, they usually try and make it be under antagonistic circumstances, and that's what happened with NYX. It was like, oh, hey, we got Sync and Prodigy meeting for like their first meaningful meeting. Yeah, let's have them fight. They don't like each other. It's like, well, no. Like, you know what that tells me? It tells me all your black friends, like, they're the only person in the group. So, like, whenever a new black person comes along, like, there's this perceived friction.
So here's the thing. Elite X1 saying even Yara Flores was being cold to Static. That's my point here. Is that, like I said, this is a first issue for a lot of people. So nobody read the previous issues that shows why Yara is like that. That shows why Cyborg is like that or Nightwing is like that. So all they see is, here's Static. This is going to be cool, but he's being but everyone's kind of being cold or an asshole to him. So I think you should have done something there, because you were just continuing what you've been doing. So there is probably a reason why everybody was like that, but no one knows that. They just see everybody being a weird way to Static. So
and
that's my issue.
and I even talked about this in my video when I talked about when this issue was even coming up. I said that the fact that they're dropping Static in while they're going through some level of turmoil is not going to work out well. Like, I think it's not good timing to do it. I don't think you should introduce him while y'all got a bunch of bullshit going on, because for one, like Carter just said, not a lot of people are going to be picking up those previous issues, so they're going to be confused about what the fuck is going on. I was actively aware of what was going on, and even I was kind of like, yeah, I don't think this is a good idea. I don't think this is a good idea to do this. I don't think y'all should be putting him in. Like, wait till this shit is done. Like, introduce, like, I mean, I know it's going to sound green as fuck, but introduce Static. Either introduce him during a run where the Titans aren't in the midst of, like, inner turmoil, or introduce him during an in-between arc. Hell, it's Static. Make him joining the team be the main event of the whole arc. But you know what? I don't like giving people ideas for free, so I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
That's a whole trade right there. That's a trade. That could have been a trade of him joining the team and shenanigans, because something is clearly going on with his powers and stuff like that. Maybe he goes on a mission with them and it goes around. I'm giving him ideas.
Yeah, I'm about to say, dude. Look, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck DC all day fucking long. But here, I'm gonna do your fucking jobs for you.
Oh Lord.
Here's your fucking trade. Static comes to the team. And, like, he's not being invited because he's got some bullshit going on. No, it's just like, oh, dude, we're so glad you're back, man, dude. Hey, dude, Static back in the house, baby.
Remember, and they can't do that because nobody knows who that man is.
Oh, well, that is true. That part is true too. But no, what I would do is I would still have it be a welcoming scenario. And then, like, while he's joining the team, be like, hey, but hey, look, I'm down to be down, but I got this thing that I got going on back at the house, back around the neighborhood, around the block, and hey, can y'all come help a brother out? I could use a little help with it, though. That would be cool if at least one or two y'all come through and the whole squad pull up. You could bring back, like, you could have shit popping off with, like, you could bring in either an original Milestone era Static villain, or just just general Milestone villain. You could reintroduce Holocaust, kind of harken back to that time where the Titans pulled up on Holocaust. You could bring back, like, all this other shit and then have that be the story, reintroducing Static in full, in earnest, no pun intended on my own name, but reintroducing him to not only audiences, but the Titans themselves, and showing people why Static is that guy for people who may not know. There are people who don't know who the fuck Static is, but show those people who they are. And then, because of the absence of Static, give those readers, give those fans of the animated series who love Static unabashedly, down to the socks, give them something that they can chew on. That is what you do. But
the thing with that. Oh boy.
They didn't.
So here's the thing with that. I'm gonna try to level this out here. This is the relax, relate, release. If you saw the Different World trailer, Debbie Allen still saying it.
Yep. Yep.
Here's the thing with that. This was the shit for a lot of y'all. This was the first issue.
Yes.
So let's see how the next issues go. Cyborg was not just a prick to Static. He was a prick to whoever the little Asian girl was in the book. Nightwing was going in on his teammates and all that. So I think everything that you have to remember, that everything you're saying with Static, that's still a team book. It's not just him. So hopefully when Cody Ziegler starts this bad boy up, you get what you want. But just going back to the new Titans of it all, is it cool he on the team? Yes. Was this issue good? Well, it was your typical team introduction kind of story. And now shenanigans are about to happen. So I'm hoping 39 is more of a better one.
Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying the book should be all about Static. I'm just saying it should be Okay, let me make something clear. Let me make something clear. 'Cause
Okay.
for a book that's touting the debit of Static, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Mm-hmm.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pages out of a 20-something page book. That's not bad. But the thing is, the whole time it's spent
It's
bitching
bad.
and moaning.
It's not good though. Yeah,
It's bitching,
just,
moaning, and whining about shit that's going on. My issue is that him joining the team, it should be the event. I'm not saying the story should focus entirely on him, but what I'm saying is that the story should have something. It should be giving Static something to do, something that is of note, and not making the introduction of this character to a lot of people so dumb and messy. Like, I'm not saying that, like, oh, it should just be Static the comic featuring the Teen Titans. No, I'm saying it should be the Titans welcome Static to the team. Case in point, perfect fucking example. It was a couple years ago, I think, by this point. I don't expect a lot of people to remember this. But they did a thing. I'd forgive people for not being as aware of the thing, but they did a thing where they put Nubia on the Justice League. It was a temporary thing. They gave Nubia a whole special with her joining the team.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't stick around, obviously, but it was like, oh hey, how does Nubia get along with all the other characters? And let's show her hanging out with the other characters. Let's show her interacting with some of the characters. I would have rather they did that. I would have rather they did that than shoehorn him in to an already a pre-existing story that is already kind of messy to begin with. And what was it called? Yeah, it was Nubia in the here it is right here. Boom. When they put Nubia on the team, this is what they did. They did Nubia and the Justice League special. That's what they should have done. They should have done Static and the New Titans. Do that as a special, and honestly, you don't even have to give me a fucking trade's worth of an arc. You can just do that. Make the introduction of this character, because it is so special. It is so fucking iconic. Maybe, hell, y'all made a fucking variant cover with Sanford Green. That y'all were busting heads for $30, $40 fucking dollars for a fucking, for a fucking... I'm just saying.
Somebody brought up a good fact about that. It hasn't shown up on like a eBay or something like that. So the people that did get it are actual fans and not just a bunch of scumbag scalpers trying to bust heads for the Sanford Green variant. So I think that was cool. I think that was cool.
Yes, it
for
just
anyone who Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no. I was just saying, no, that is good, because I'm glad nobody was scalping that shit. But once again, I go back to fucking 30, fucking 30, 40 fucking dollar variant cover. Fuck that shit. But no, I feel like this would have been a better usage of their time. Make the one shot. You can carry on whatever fuck bullshit ass fucking story arc you're doing in that New Titans book. I don't give a fuck. But I think that there is something to be said for not dropping Static into the middle, like smack in the middle, man, of one of the messiest times in Titans history, save the Judas contract.
Damn.
Like, where everybody's just being messy. Motherfuckers being manipulated.
I was surprised that that Tara was on the team, because I ain't thought about Tara since the cartoon. So I was shocked seeing her on the team. So hey, but let's go to the funnies real quick, even though it is completely not meant to be funny. It's time for me to give my update so we can get back on schedule here.
Oh yeah,
it's time for me to give my
that was
Avengers Armageddon update. This is gonna be a quick one, Ernie. Real quick one.
Okay.
The Ginger Avenger himself, the one that everybody is using your nasty name, Colt Period, but I'm gonna use the Ginger Avenger.
Colt. Love Colt Period.
Jesus Christ.
It's Colt Period.
What's going on with Colt right now? I will tell y'all. it's very naivete is what's going on with Colt right now.
Oh Lord.
The Ginger Avenger wants to end all wars, Ernie. How is he planning to do this?
Uh-huh.
He's going to every part of the world and taking everyone's nukes from them and destroying them.
Oh, got you. Is that what
Because he thinks by getting rid of everybody's nukes, everybody will be at peace. Right? Wolverine and Bucky go to have a exactly. Wolverine and Bucky go to have a conversation with him where we get the twist because in the previous issue, Wolverine was just letting him whoop some ass and destroy these people because he said the kid has earned it. In this issue, it's Wolverine trying to stop him because everyone is basically saying, hey, you running around trying to get rid of everyone's nukes will just cause other countries to start letting their nukes off before you get to them, which could start a complete catastrophe. So Wolverine is trying to calm him down, to which Bucky responds, hey, they got some more nukes over here, big time. They got some more nukes over here. Because now Bucky is joining up with Colt. So Wolverine is like, what the hell are you doing? To which
no, I ain't gonna let you go off. Bro, what is that? Nigga, what is that face? Why does he look like that? What are we doing, brother? What are we doing?
Oh no, big dog. He got that look on his face.
What's wrong with you?
What?
He got that look. I'm gonna tell you why, Ernie. He got that look on his face because he know what's about to happen to him in a couple pages. Because with Bucky now allying himself with Colt to go get rid of all these nukes,
God, this
Wolverine goes to try to stop him, Ernie. And Colt being Colt. Oh no, it gets much worse.
Oh no, I took that motherfucker over to space.
Uproots this motherfucker from Earth and just drops him. He ends up landing in Avengers headquarters where Reed and Tony are trying to figure out a way they can mess with these origin boxes. That's where Wolverine landed. Right when Reed and them trying to figure out what's going on.
Wait a minute. Didn't he clearly froze as he was falling back to Earth?
Yes.
So I wonder if he shattered.
Would he heal from that?
I mean, he could. I mean, he's healed from worse shit, so I mean,
that's fair.
Dude's literally been like vaporized damn near and came back. So I mean, I imagine he'd be fine. He'll be fine, okay? He'll be fine. Matter of fact, you know what else, Carter? I'm gonna tell you what. You know what, Carter? Don't think too hard about it. He'll be all right. Don't think too hard about it. But yeah, so what was this? You said that they did some. I noticed that the Carol is in the very opening stages of the book, but I will admit that I saw a little something towards the end where she pulls up, but
okay, Tony, after getting his fucking face squeezed up like a face hugger, all Colton did was this. He did the Haku, he did the main on him. Okay, he put the Tongan death grip on Tony's helmet to where Tony almost suffocated because he couldn't get the faceplate off because of how bad it was crushed. And he leaves. Carol shows up.
I ain't gonna lie, this is diabolical. I'm not gonna hold you. Just like, dude, you know what they gonna do? They gonna put this motherfucker. Y'all know Colpiri ain't gonna be in Tokon, right? Y'all know Colpiri gonna fuck around and get in Tokon, and you know he gonna have this move where he'll be like,
do you not see Tony trying his best to get that fucking bro, look at Logan's face. Look at Logan's face.
Wait a minute. Oh, Nick. Why they do him like this? Why? Why they do this man like this? Why? Why?
Yeah. Yeah. Now, okay.
But yeah, look, dude, look at this motherfucker,
Tony
dude.
finally get that goddamn faceplate off.
Wait a minute, hold on, bruh.
He finally got that faceplate off.
Dude, why he
knew
got the
that
demon
girl-
in the bottle stubble? Why he got the
Hey.
demon in the...
Because you want to know why, Ernie? Since you want to ask stupid ass questions, because he knew had he not got that goddamn faceplate off, Jesus was on the main line, and he want Tony to tell him what he wants. That's why.
Look, motherfucker almost went to the upper room.
Listen, Tony almost followed the drinking gourd had he not took that faceplate off his fucking head. So this is what happened.
Mm-hmm.
He finally gets that off. He calls Carol. Carol comes in, tries to one-shot him. Calls Colt out his name, right?
Oh yeah, right here, yeah. This
Right.
shit.
She basically says what I said. He's naive. You're killing us and you don't even know it. And then she gets team rocketed. All you got to do is scroll. That boy just said, stop it.
Wait a minute. Oh.
Go back. I need you to go back. Go back to page. Go back to page.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, here.
Tony calls Carol, right? Tony calls Carol. You see that far right panel? She zooms off.
Yeah.
Because she already don't like Colt because of the last ass whooping she got. So she zooms away. Now go back.
Okay.
She zooms off. She makes her entrance. Clocks him one good time with a smooth left. And then scroll down. Stop it.
I ain't gonna lie, that's what I would have put in the like in the sound of it. I'd have had the zoom, but I also would have had a
okay, Elite. That was another thing that happened. This is how you know that boy was serious business. Before all of this went down, that was not Colt sending Wolverine into space. That was not his first time in space. Before all of this went down, he was just sitting Indian style in front of the sun, just thinking that he was going to do this to Carol and she got out of line again.
Oh, yeah. Look, Colt Perion, goddammit. Colt Perion.
Ginger Avenger is not playing with y'all.
Oh, no, he is not. That man said, excuse me?
So
look, and you know the sadder part of this is that like
and he's a ginger, so you know their skin is bad. They can't be out in the sun like
right.
that.
He just that man said, "Look, I don't give a fuck. I'll sit in front of the sun.
You not even supposed to stare at that boy. Eyes is open. My mama done told me too many times, don't be staring directly at the sun, boy. And he ain't got no sunglasses on, and he a ginger, so you know his skin is fucked. But
yeah,
let's go back.
He didn't get them special sunglasses when the eclipse was popping off. He didn't get those. He don't know nothing about those. I'm not gonna hold you.
Okay.
This whole thing that's happening, I do find it interesting that okay. There's one thing I will say about this.
Okay.
And this is something that I think, while I don't like what they did to Captain Marvel, I do appreciate that the very next panel after she gets shot off, she's literally just chilling. So I guess maybe Chip got the note that Carol absorbs.
No, we ain't finna lie like that. I need you to pull that page up, big dog. I can tell you exactly what happened. That motherfucker was out the stratosphere until that Iron Man armor came and snatched her before she left Earth's atmosphere. We ain't finna lie like that. That girl was not expecting to catch one like that. That Iron Man armor saved Brie Larson's fucking life. That's what that is. Okay. But there's something Elite said, and he said, Carter and Ernie, all I'm saying is this Colton dude cannot be around when the Infernal Hulk war starts. Here's the thing that happens in the rest of this issue. So
I bet you that's why they pushed it back. I bet you that's why they
Here you go. Because I saw a lot of people talking about, like, how is this dude going to be around with Hulk War or DNX or the Avengers book, he's gonna die and stuff like that. Here's the thing: at the end of this issue, we realize that uh Nick Fury Jr. is back on the scene, and he has resurrected Shield, but it is no longer the strategic Homeland Intelligence Enforcement and Logistics. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, that's
now
old.
it's okay. He's now turned it into the strategic human intelligence enforcement and logistic defense, because now all the regulars are going against all these soups. And why I'm bringing that up is because before Wolverine got dropped in front of Reed and Tony, they were trying to figure out a way to take the powers from people that got the origin box buffs. So they could very easily have Reed figure out the Ultimate Universe tech that Tony made, depower Colt, because this is what I think is going to happen personally. I think they're going to find a way to depower him so he's just regular ginger Captain America again. And then I'm pretty sure Nick Fury Jr. is going to recruit him for their Shield, and then we ain't going to never see Colt again.
Well, yeah, no, because what I was going to say is I don't know if you read this. I don't know if you read this or not. But were you reading Ryan North's?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I was not reading that.
Cool.
No. What you got?
So the whole thing that the what you were just talking about, the change up, the change up for Shield. This is where it happened.
Okay.
This is issue 7 of Ryan North's Fantastic Four run, which initially I think ran for 29 or 30 issues. But if you look here, and here, let's enhance. You can see it's right here.
Okay.
Superhuman intelligence, extra. Well, it was the extra legal division. But that was basically kind of like letting you know that they were changing up tactics. This was like 2023, I think. Like 2023.
Okay, so that's superhuman intelligence. This is strategic human intelligence. So now everybody that's just regular average Joes are against the Avengers right now. And it looks like Russia is launching their nukes and trying to start a war. And General Ross is over there as well. They're trying to talk him into working with Russia against the world.
Also, man, bro.
And scene.
Also, question.
Shoot.
Why he look like that?
Because he just got through reading that Ultimate Black Panther.
Nah, I mean, why Fury? What?
Because he just got through reading that Ultimate Black Panther.
that makes it like, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, this book got a lot of facials in it. Say, it got a lot of. Also, yeah, I will agree. I will agree in this. That there were definitely has a lot of Superman 4 vibes. Definitely has a lot of Superman 4 vibes. I don't know. Have you ever seen? You've never seen Superman 4, right?
No. Is that the Quest for Peace?
Yes, the one with Nuclear
That's
Man.
the one everybody hates.
It's one of the couple that everybody hates.
Okay.
It's well, no, because I know a lot of people didn't like Superman 3. That was the one that had Richard Pryor. And Superman 4, that was the canon film Superman movie. Nobody liked that one. I mean, I used to watch it a lot, but just because it was silly and goofy, and I thought it was funny when I was a kid. Same as Superman 3. Like, I mean, do I think they're great movies? No, but I mean, did they entertain me? Yes, they did. But no, the whole thing was like Superman was rounding up nuclear armaments and he was throwing them into the sun. And yeah, I won't. Well, because you know what, we'll leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that because that's actually one of the things we're gonna do for Patreon.
Oh God.
It's one of the things we're gonna do for Patreon. Yeah, you're gonna watch Superman. You're gonna watch that Richard Pryor joint too. You're gonna watch that Richard Pryor joint. You're gonna love it.
Okay.
But yes. That said,
Yes.
there's shenanigans afoot.
Uh.
There be shenanigans. Yeah, because if when you shenan once, you'll shenan again. But that said, we got some solicits that I wanted to talk about. The most important of I know we're gonna get to the X-Men ones. We'll get to the X-Men ones. But Carter, I wanted to ask you, how do you feel?
Look at your ass. You actually ended up bringing up solicit, you prick.
No. This is it's on the thing. It's on the thing. It's on the thing. It's on the thumbnail. It's on the thumbnail. But only specific ones, not all of them. Just specific ones.
Let's go.
Before we get to the X-Men ones, I want to ask you, man.
Shoot.
How you feel about that Amazing Venom?
I'm gonna wait for Charles Soule's book. Thank you, sir.
Damn, that's crazy. Wait, you mean you don't want to fuck with the comeback?
Okay, you've said facials. Now you saying comeback. I'm gonna need you to like PG it down, please.
No, the comeback. You want you comeback. Yeah. You
So
don't remember
doing
comeback?
more Venom space shenanigans. A lot of people hated it. I did enjoy
The Space Knight.
I did enjoy Space Knight.
Space
I'm
Knight's
not
fun.
gonna lie to you. Is this still Boomerang
Yes.
in that symbiote?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a
Okay.
Boomerang, and I believe the symbiote's name is Passenger. If I remember
Okay.
correct, but yeah.
Lower him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was Rec Rap too when I was scrolling the solicits. I was like, no, they didn't just bring Rec Rap back. But then I was like, oh wait, no, that's not Rec Rap. That's
Dog. So I'm still reading this.
Oh,
This is
Superior?
totally my bathroom book. When I tell you Boomerang ain't shit, boy.
oh man,
Hey.
Boomerang was always one of those characters that like I always thought was really cool, but like also he was kind of silly at the same time.
Yeah.
But like I remember back in the day, Boomerang was unapologetically one of my favorite like no-namer Spidey villains. And then when the more cachet the Boomerang built up over the years because people decided to do something with him, I was like, he's back. He's back, baby. He's back.
Seeing this, boy, I hate it for you. I have faith you can do it. But Charles Soule, boy, you got a lot of work to do with Venom, dog. Ooh, Lord. You got a lot of work to do with how like you got symbiotes everywhere, and then Al Ewing and Ram V made it too goddamn confusing. Then they tried to make it less confusing with Venom War, and then they put Mary Jane into the mix, and now it's not confusing. It's just a book that exists with good art, and now we got this shit here. And hey, like I said, I believe you can do it because you are a fantastic writer. Boy, you gotta heal.
Oh yeah. Boy. Oh man, you look that I can hear the Kate Bush playing in the background already. I can hear that wow 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 wow.
Every silly ass symbiote book they announced, boy, that saxophone getting louder and louder for Charles Soule. I'm telling you. So what is this? What is this book, dog?
Okay, so here, let me pull up. I'm gonna pull up the actual solicit here. So basically, what's going on here is this is actually the Amazing Venom number 3 of 5. This is a this is a mini series. In case anyone was wondering. But yes, it's a. I hate solicit sometimes because they have stupid blurbs. This is Jordan Morris and Luke Ross on the book. But yeah, it says it's a Space Jam.
Can we just go to the next book?
Yes.
I ain't gonna hold you. What's the
Yes.
next book you want to talk about?
Let's yeah. I'm always like, fuck this shit.
Well, you know what? I'll say this real quick. Where's the comment? Where's the comment? Where's the comment? Venom looks impossible to make interesting at the moment. People said that a couple of years ago too, and then Donnie Cates came and cleaned everything up. So I think at this point, we need another big, like this writer comes in and jets everybody the fuck up. That's what Charles Soule has to do now.
Yeah.
Charles Soule has to pull another rabbit out of the hat. He has to do another Donnie Cates. He has
basically.
He has to.
No, the main thing, so we got the X-Men.
Okay.
Incursions.
Yes.
That is a thing.
So, okay. So for everyone who don't know what this book is talking about, we all know that Doomsday is coming out and it's going to be about incursions and stuff.
Yes.
Marvel felt the need to come out with several books that were happening during the incursions of Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars.
Yes.
This book being one, there are multiple series, like one shots, I believe that they are, that are going to be coming out that shows worlds going at each other. Basically, how this was several Blerd Caves ago, but I talked about Civil War Unmasked, which was Civil War stories that we just didn't know about because they didn't put them in the book.
Yeah.
X-Men Incursions and every other incursion book that they're coming out with are the stuff we didn't see before the Battle World stuff. Yes. So let's talk about it.
Like right here it says it was a catastrophe that led to the end of both the Ultimate and Marvel universes and birthed a conflict known as Secret Wars. But not every story of those dark days has yet been revealed. In the first of 5 one-shots harkening back to that period, witness what happens when the universe of the mutant descendant House of M intersects with that of the days of future past. In 8 hours, only one can survive, or both will collide and be utterly annihilated. This devastating choice is left in the hands of Kate Pryde. I think I made it sound more interesting than it probably is. That's just my vibe. But anyway. So, DNX. Anyway. So yeah, DNX, this looks like, I'm gonna be real with you. DNX, could it be good? Could it be bad? Could it be anything? Who fucking knows? Who knows anymore, really? But no, basically, this is... Yeah, it's DNX. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I think we need to chill on X-Men events for a while. I really do. I don't think we need them anymore. I think you know what? This is what I would do. If I was Marvel editor-in-chief, I would put a moratorium on X-Men events for the foreseeable future. Like, for at least, give us 5 years. No X-Men events. No X-Men events. I know, that's hard, that's crazy, it's strange. But, like, I'm just saying, if you take them away long enough and allow us to miss them.
I don't know if that'll...
I mean,
if that'll work.
Hey, right here, 3 minimum. I'm just saying, look, it worked with House of X.
We don't like talking about that. That they were villains. It was evil. They were all out of character, each and every one of them. We don't talk about that. How do you feel, Jed? I'm cool with it. Just give me another event to write so I can keep paying my bills. Because who's writing DNX? Jed MacKay.
Oh, yeah. No, it's 100% Jed MacKay. Which, I mean, here's the thing. I think when Jed MacKay is focused, I think it's good. Because, like, once they got out of the X-Men Age of Revelation shit, I was good. I was like, all right, I like this. I was like, I like this story. This is good.
Didn't he write the last event? Didn't he write that Revelation shit?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I'm not reading this. I'm not reading this at all.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, okay,
I couldn't remember for sure. But no. Who wrote Revelation? Oh, yeah, I'm good.
So I haven't finished the video for this yet, but this is something that I was planning to make a video to talk about, to kind of go into the details of it. But like now that they've gotten away from Age Revelation and like they've had issues of the Adjectiveless X-Men where they've kind of delved into what was going on with the chairman and how he's really the X-Force beast, and so on and so forth, whatever, what have you. Which, by the way, yes, in case anyone is not aware, if somehow, for whatever reason, if you did not already know, the beast, the white beast that's been hanging around, that is X-Force beast. That's the beast that was during the
beast.
Yeah, that's Krakoa beast. Matter of fact, before this, when we were seeing him before, with all the oh god, what was it? All the Age of Revelation shenanigans is what I mean to say. When they were doing all that shit, and it was everybody was like, oh my god, who's that weird dude? Who's that weird guy with the helmet that's always been hanging around? That was X-Force Beast. That was Krakoa Beast in a new body. He made himself a synthetic body because he even kind of says this, he kind of wanted to get away from having to like focus on dumb shit like breathing and normal, like, and eating, normal like human function, so he could focus solely on the plan. And once he
Can I call bullshit on that real quick? Because since Jed wrote that, I'm gonna call bullshit. It wasn't because he didn't want to deal with human things like breathing.
Oh, he was
It
blown
was
up.
because at the end he got his ass blown off at the end of X-Force. That's why
Oh no,
you
that
needed a new body, big time.
Oh no. I want you to understand. I 1000% agree with that sentiment. I agree with that sentiment. Whole hog.
That
Whole
motherfucker hate Krakoa, bro. He didn't even try to read Percy's fucking X-Force. You had it right there.
Oh
You
no,
just
no,
making
it
him
was
seem more ruthless and robotic. Because I didn't feel like doing things like breathing. Nigga, you got blown up. He would know that if he read the previous book. If he gonna take the character from it. I'm sorry, this is your time, Ernie. Go ahead.
No, I mean, but you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's like, cause here's the thing. It's the way he even says it. Like the way he actually like mentions, what was going on. Like this shit right here where he's talking to Astra. He's all like, she's like, you're hairier than before you disappeared. He's like, I had inhabited a synthetic body because I wanted to leave behind the messy distractions of organic existence. No, yo ass was dead, or should have been dead. like, I'm sorry, but yeah, this is like, I feel like too often the current era of X-Men is always trying to nod to the Krakoan era, but also shit on the Krakoan era or ignore the Krakoan era all at the same time. It's like they can't pick one. But I will say this is also how we lead up to that possible future where Schwarzschild joins the X-Men, because basically Beast basically had Schwarzschild jumped he had Schwarzschild jumped out of 3K. Like literally had that man jumped out of 3K. It was like, oh yeah, no, I saw the future. You joined the X-Men in the future, so yeah, you got to get up out of here. And
That's so green, bro.
I was like,
you being loyal. I appreciate you being loyal to me, big dog. But we got to get you up out of here.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, you got to go. He was like, nah. And then, dude, this shit right here, when they show that motherfucker getting broke off in the background. Yeah, they were just beating the fool out that boy. I was like, God,
somebody who didn't like Krakoa, you sure should write Beast the right way. And the scene
I'll take it
the right way. Like, and I will say, because I know there are going to be those people out there that well, we don't know that Beast died in X-Force. That's true. Benjamin Percy did. It was clear that he was alive. There was no body, but no.
Mhm.
It was an explosion. You got blown the fuck up. Now,
Oh,
back to the
yeah.
main point here. Back to the
Right,
main
right, right,
point.
right, 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 right.
The fact that you just see old boy getting whooped in the background, and the dude was a loyal servant to
Yeah.
Mr. McCoy. But he said, you know what? I feel you, but we gonna go to Applebee's like 6 years from now, and you gonna try to make me pick up the check. Cue ass whooping in the background while
Like,
I'm talking and
bam!
cleaning my lens crafters. Like, bruh.
Oh,
Look at that. Fight back, nigga. Fight back. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh yeah, no, they like literally they teared his ass. And here's the thing: these are some slaw ass characters breaking him off. I mean, with the exception of there's a couple of them that are pretty cool, but like for the most part, none of these characters have really been like a stab. Also, man, this right here, I ain't gonna lie, this right here, that foot,
Oh no.
oh,
It's
that's
the big dude.
diabolical.
It's the
Oh,
big dude
yeah.
in the next panel. Look at that, and then the next one, bruh.
Look at it. And he
Bruh.
just like, yeah, just stomp him in the nuts. Stomp him in the. I was like, bro, don't do it to him like this. Don't do my man's like that. But no, I get it. I get why a lot of people have kind of fallen off. Because please believe I fell off too. Publicly, mind you. But the thing is, once they got away from that shit, once they started digging into the main plot, focusing on the shit that really fucking matters, I was like, okay, we're back. We're back. Let's stay back. That's why I said I think we need to put a moratorium on the we need to put a moratorium on these events because the events are always breaking up the better stories. Age Revelation was not good. I think it's time we all just like look, if anyone who is out here saying that Age Revelation was good, that it was great, there was nothing wrong with Age Revelation, I say to you, no, because here's the thing. You could have gotten to this without that. Because the whole point of Age Revelation is that Cypher, who at that point is now Revelation, he basically becomes Ego the Living Planet by absorbing the entirety of existence on Earth. That was the point. That was the point. He became a gestalt, as by his own admission, he became a gestalt entity. Like by the time you get to end of Age of Revelation, that is Revelation. That is Cypher. Cypher literally absorbed everything. He became Revelation, the Living Planet. That was the whole point. That was what all of that was for. But the reality is, as soon as we come back, everything that was set up, and whatnot in Age of Revelation, everything that was done there could have been done without that event. Because what was the end goal? Cyclops realizing that he can't trust Cypher because he's come back with knowledge, knowing what happened. He knows he can't trust Cypher. You could have gotten to that conclusion without any of that because Cypher was already acting mad sus, even up to that point. What was the other big revelation? That resurrection-linked degenerative syndrome was not real. Now, I think what we're about to learn, because when you get to the end of the most, I believe is the most recent issue of X-Men, that scene that I had pulled up right here, where Beast is talking, he's talking to Magneto. If it wasn't obvious. But you can see here, he says, no, I think we make our own gods, Magneto, though that's not quite right. I think we make ourselves gods, and I think it's time you and I talked about the kind of god you should be. Now, this is very likely going to be Hank probably giving up the game on why Magneto's powers are fucked off. Like, I'm pretty sure we're going to learn that motherfucker did something to him. Or at the very least, is going to be able to undo whatever was done to him. But here's the thing. You didn't need Age of Revelation to set this shit up. You didn't.
You didn't even have to do this because it shouldn't even be a thing since Resurrection of Magneto, he should be completely fine because of Storm. Here, okay, I want to say this.
Yeah,
and then
because
I
he
will
didn't
let
come
you have
back
it.
the normal way. He came back via. See, this is what.
But see, okay, right there, and this is my whole point. I feel like what X-Men books need, what with the let's move Gail Simone out of this conversation.
Yeah.
I think because Jed is supposed to be like the leader of the pack, even though Gail Simone is one of the longest tenured motherfuckers on Uncanny X-Men.
And she has the better book.
I think what you need on these X books is someone who appreciates all aspects, eras of the X-Men, not people who are very vocal in what they didn't like and then will pull from what they didn't like to make it a negative thing. There was nothing going on with Cypher that would hint at evil during the Krakoan era. What do? Because we don't like the Krakoan era, we gonna make him evil.
Yeah.
We don't like that there were resurrection protocols during Krakoa, because everyone's argument was that then there's no stakes, which wasn't true if you were reading those books. But we don't like the resurrection protocols.
They clearly didn't read X-Force.
Magneto just came back with the help of not just Storm, but a genius in Blue Marvel.
Yeah.
And now he paraplegic in a goddamn chair because of resurrection shit, even though he didn't come back in an egg. But it's just, but we wanted to, again, make the Krakoa shit bad. So everybody that was resurrected, now they got this degenerative disease, but not really. So it's just like, I think we need someone who can appreciate it and then will pull from those things and not just make it some bullshit to be like, this is how it should have been, because they're all bad. They're all no good. I don't know how y'all people didn't see this. Now I'm going to write it so that y'all see what y'all should have been seeing, what I was seeing, what the editor was seeing. So it's just like, come on, man. Come on.
It's terrible. That whole aspect of it is terrible. And that's why I think that, like, you need a better, you need someone who's better about keeping track of, like, what is and isn't, like, keeping these storylines and plots together. Because I'm sorry, the whole RLDS thing feels targeted, because Magneto literally, and if I remember correctly, he got a clean slate. He literally got a clean slate. The man literally walked through hell, crawled through hell, came out the other side, and was resurrected in an entirely new body, not using Krakoan means.
Yep.
But now we're going to say that all those things, all those resurrections on Krakoa are affecting the new body that's under the clean slate protocol. That's stupid.
Carter, would you say it's the editor's fault? Yes. I think here's what it is.
100%.
It's an editor who found a good writer that feels the exact same way that he does. So now he can speak through that great writer to do the stories that they want to do. So I think that's the problem.
Yeah,
he found a good number. Brevoort found a good number 2 who thinks that last couple of years of X have not been the best. Now Jed didn't come out and say what Brevoort said about Gillen it was Bendis that was writing him like he was like a baby Hitler and all that shit. But he did find somebody who thought that the Krakoan era and everything that was going on was bad, just like a lot of goofballs thought it was. So,
Magneto came back. Magneto came back looked like he was in his 20s. Now I know some of that was artistic license, because if I remember correctly, was that not Luciano Vecchio that was on that book? But his style kind of skews more, I don't want to say like anime centric, but I mean like his art style, usually a lot of people his characters tend to look a little bit younger than what they really are. I don't know. I thought it was dumb, me personally. I thought so. I was pretty sure it was, because I remember
feel like going over there and grabbing that Al Ewing omnibus because it's in there.
Oh yeah. Well, so like, I mean, because I have it. I mean, not the I don't have the omnibus where I can grab it, but I have the image of when he comes back, like it's right here. It's literally like, look at him. Look at him. Looking young. Look good and young. Good and young. Matter of fact, here, fuck that noise. Here, let's give him this one. Look at him. Look at him. That man looked like new money.
And a couple of months later, he's Ian McKellen in a wheelchair.
Yeah, that was. I don't think that wasn't.
Come on,
honestly, that was not the move. That was not the move.
You need a creative team that appreciates all things X and can take from it, not shitting on the stuff they didn't.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, this is because here's the thing. When they do the whole thing, when they resurrect him, like he ain't coming out no goddamn Krakoan egg. That motherfucker was coming through a fucking portal. And his body was being literally materialized as he was stepping through it.
Yeah, come on, man.
That was not like, so get that shit the fuck out of here. This motherfucker literally came up, new body, who this? New body, who this?
It's when you want to do your own story, because I just go back to like what Donny Cates told us when he was doing his Hulk run. Immortal Hulk is still right there.
Yeah.
For you to read, right? Yeah. So when he does his Starship Hulk stuff, he's not taking time to dunk on Immortal Hulk.
No, he's doing
Take Philip Kennedy Johnson when he went back to Hulk. He liked Immortal Hulk. You can tell he liked Immortal Hulk. He referenced Starship Hulk. Did he shit on it?
Nope.
He just appreciates all things Hulk, and in this case, he really loves Hellboy, because if you read that shit, it's Hellboy like a motherfucker. But you just need people that appreciates those stories and then can take if they want to, not some like I'm repeating myself at this point. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, Joseph is part of 3K. He's with Astra. Yeah, Joseph. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, Joseph is on. I think he's on the cover for one of the books, one of the most recent books, and he's been in the past like few issues, just kind of chilling, hanging around. Yeah, he came straight for the Bishojo style manga. He does. Magneto looked like that motherfucker came up looking drippy as fuck. I was like, God damn, dude, you butt naked and looking like new money. He just slapped the baby on the ass type shit. But no, to get back to it, I want to get to our, we got some super chats here. And there was another thing. Before we get to the super chats, there's a couple of things I want to, yes, there is a new Jean Grey book that is coming up. There's a new Jean Grey book that I'm iffy on. I'm iffy on it. And I'm going to tell you why.
Who's on it?
Jed McKay.
Who we got?
Jed McKay. It's Jed McKay on the book, and honestly, I feel like you could have picked I feel like somebody else should be writing this book. I'm sorry. I mean, like I said, I like Jed McKay under normal circumstances, but like I don't know. I feel like we already just had the Phoenix book, and I feel like the Phoenix book put Jean Grey in a relatively decent place. And I don't know whether or not any of that is going to carry over. I think the covers look great. Covers look fantastic. But the covers aren't the interiors. That's not why I'm buying the book. But it says basically, so basically this is aftermath, basically, of DNX. So I don't know. I'm very curious to know what's going on. So basically, it sounds, I'm not going to hold you. Okay, here, I'm going to zoom in on this. I didn't zoom in like that. So basically it says, burning on re-entry in the aftermath of DNX. The Phoenix is headed to Earth. Jean Grey is aflame within. When she touches down, she will she consume all she touches, or will she maintain control of the life? Oh my fucking God. Okay.
Are we doing that again?
No, okay, no, get that shit off my screen. Get it off my screen. No, Jed, you know better. Why are we doing this? Why are we reheating leftovers? She literally has full control of the Phoenix now. Why are we doing this? What the fuck is... Bruh, why? Why are we why are we doing this? Why are we making Gene? Like, dude, how many times are we gonna have Gene not have put that shit down? Why are we having I'm sorry, bruh. I don't want this. I do not want this. I did not ask for this, okay? I did not ask for this. Okay, I think Jed's doing too much. Because he's writing Jean Grey, he's writing he's writing the fucking X-Men.
Crossfire said, put that genie back in the ball.
Right? Dude, for real. Put it back. I don't need it. I don't want it.
Oh boy.
I don't want it.
And this just goes back to my original point. Brevoort found somebody that thinks like him, that thinks they should go back to that kind of X-Men book stuff, bro.
Like, dude, we don't.
I can't control her. I can hear the Fox Kids X-Men. I can hear the Gene scream with the bird like cross-faded in the background. Like I can hear it.
Dude, Gene is literally the most powerful motherfucker to ever wield the Phoenix Force. She became one with the Phoenix. She became one. It's like she is the Phoenix. The Phoenix is her, and she is the Phoenix. There is no separation of church and state when it comes to Jean Grey and the Phoenix. She literally just had a run that put respect on her name, showing her as the cosmic space goddess, basically, that she had so much fucking control.
Don't undo another writer's work. How about Elite X1, you shut the fuck up, because I'm friends with the X-Men editor and I'm writing the main X-Men book, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. You don't tell me what to do. I know the X-Men you really want. Even if you tell me you didn't want it, you really want it. So you want the X-Men, I'm gonna give you.
It sounds like
you know how I know that? You know how I know? Because your ass was one of the ones that wanted X-Men 97. And I'm gonna do that in one of them seasons. I'm gonna bring back Dark Phoenix era. So you shut the fuck up. I can undo whatever I want. My friend is Tom before. I will get that white motherfucker on the phone right now. You gonna tell me not to undo some writer's work. That's what we that's what we dealing with right now.
Yeah.
That's what we dealing with right now.
Look, Tom before said, you gonna like Jed McKay's X-Men. You gonna like it, whether you like it or not. You gonna buy this shit. God damn it! Nah, I can't do it. I just can't. I cannot. Yeah, I'm about to say Brevoort got to go back up on the list. I put a moratorium on talking shit about Tom Brevoort, but I might have to talk shit about him again because this shit has gotten to be absolutely because this is me. This is 100% me right now. Is it Blerd like Karen Gillan, man? Bring back power fantasy. I need you, man. Tom Brevoort's killing me.
Hey,
I mean, that's what it feels like.
So, I don't know if you know. I saw somebody posted in your Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Gillan, his X-Men Omni is up for pre-order right now. All of his Krakoa stuff is up for pre-order. So,
okay. Well, I know what I'm getting. Gavin, you ain't sure. He said, wow, it says uncanny how much you sound like Jay. Well, I mean, I don't, oh man, look, we've been here before. We have been here before. Okay, you know what it is? Dude, oh God. It's come full circle. You know how we go through the whole Eddie got Venom, Eddie don't got Venom, Eddie got Venom, Eddie don't got Venom. That's what we keep doing, G. She got the Phoenix Force. She don't got the Phoenix Force. She got the Phoenix Force. She don't got the Phoenix Force. She has control of the Phoenix Force. She don't have control of the Phoenix Force. She has control of the Phoenix Force. It's like, look, man, once she has control of that shit, I feel like it's pretty... Like, okay, I'm sure there's going to be something that's going to happen because, once again, it's all fallout of DNX. So there's probably going to be something that's going to happen in DNX that's going to change the dynamic there. We don't know what that thing is going to be. But still, the fact that we're doing a story in 20... Like, when is this? This book's going to be dropping... Let me scroll back. When is this going to be coming out? These are... No, this is going to be November.
Okay.
This will be coming out in November. So in 2026, we're still doing stories about Jean Grey not having control of the Phoenix Force. Diabolical. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. Could not be me. And you know what? maybe that's probably for the best. But I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I tell you what I do like, or at least I might like. I don't know if I will like it.
Okay.
Is we've got Exorcist. Yes, you heard that correctly. Exorcist. This is a book that technically this got solicited a little bit before, and I don't think we talked about it though.
We did not.
But this is the book that's going to see Madeline Pryor and Magic, as well as Juggernaut, hanging out with one another.
Who's writing?
So this is going to be, I think it's Ashley Allen that's on this. Yeah, Ashley Allen is on this, and it'll be Jermaine Peralta.
I've never heard of her, but I like that group together. That's a very interesting group.
Yes.
Of Magic, Madeline, and Juggernaut. So yeah, I'd read it.
This is where I'm worried though. This is where I'm worried.
Okay, let me hear. Uh-oh.
Can we? Fuck it. Let's read it. Let's read it. Demons, beware!
Mm-hmm.
The Exorcist are here. When a demon escapes limbo and begins terrorizing humans and mutants alike, Magic and Juggernaut of the X-Men team up with Madeline Pryor, the queen of limbo herself, to take it down. But this demon is unlike anything they've ever seen before, and they're going to need help to stop its ruinous rampage. Ashley Allen and Jermaine Peralta, the all-star writer-artist duo who brought you Magic, join forces again to spin a spine-tingling tale.
Sounds simple enough.
So far on paper, goated. On paper, this is goated. I'm like I don't want anyone to think like on paper I fucks with this heavy. I fucks with this book heavy. If it doesn't do the thing that I'm worried it's going to do.
What do you think it's going to do?
You know, we've been talking.
Sounds pretty safe.
It sounds
like a
safe.
It's a little tie-in book.
It sounds safe.
Yeah.
But what I'm concerned with is that, you know how we were talking about how sometimes that X office likes to take shit that happened during the Krakoan era and either pretend like it didn't happen or acknowledge it and shit on it in the same breath. What I'm worried about is, please do not undo the storytelling that was done between Magic and Madeline Pryor. And I don't mean just the fact that they became, I guess you could call them friends, but don't undo, don't try to roll the clock back to manufacture conflict between them where it is not necessary. I think that Madeline and Magic are similar enough in, I won't say like, I'm not, when I say when they're similar enough in personality, I don't mean that they have the exact same personality, but I mean like they have the same kind of outlook on shit that I feel like we don't need to, muddy the water on, stuff between them. I feel like this would be like, I feel like you should treat this. I'm not saying it needs to have the same type of levity that the ex-Terminators had during the Krakoan era, where like everybody was getting along, having fun and shenanigans. But I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, I don't think there should be any conflict between the two characters. Don't try and manufacture some conflict just to have some drama between them and get people to go, ooh, what's gonna happen next? No, just let them being, working together be the draw, not them butting heads over anything.
No, I feel like the book could very easily just be an action-packed, fun little side story that's going on with Juggernaut, either lusting after Madeline Pryor or just being the homie to Magic, because I do believe that those two kind of had like a big brother, big sister vibe in the X-Men book where they had gotten kind of cool. So yeah, I think this could be a fun. I would read this. In 5 issues, I want to see the interiors, but
I definitely.
And also, y'all asses got timed out on purpose, bringing up some fucking Chasm. No, I don't want to see Chasm nowhere in that goddamn book. Also, the nerve of you.
I love the Russell Dodderman on this.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be, if Russell Dodderman's on every cover, it's probably gonna be Russell Dodderman covers all the way down, most likely. That is a good question. Where the
I can tell you that.
fuck is Colossus? Well, he was in a book with magic recently, so there you go.
Wrong. He is somewhere being sad. That's where.
Wait a minute. Did that magic in Colossus book, did it end? Is it done?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it's done. Yeah, it's done. I was about to say, I don't remember the last thing that I remember. Well, wait, I tell you what, I do remember when I was reading it, they did like I mean, they were already reunited, but like it seemed like they had gotten past whatever, I guess, shit that they had between them, you know, that was like, I mean, they had been talking and, you know, on the slick and everything, but it feels like they were like finally reunited as a full-on family. Cause I don't know if a lot of y'all remember, but during the Krakoan era, they were separated because Colossus was being manipulated by his brother.
Yep.
And what was it? The Chronicler? Was it the Chronicler? I think it was his name. He had a weird name. But yeah,
Yeah. It
anyway,
was-
so
it was a
basically,
Chronicler, 'cause he should have gotten murdered at the end, but he didn't. They just let him
they
go.
left that
And-
motherfucker right off to the sunset.
Bird Nerd Chasm was not the name of the event. The name of the event that you're thinking of is Dark Web.
Yeah, that was
he
Dark Web.
The character Chasm was a
Yeah.
part of. That's what you're thinking about. That's where Madeline Pryor was involved and the whole Limbo Embassy thing happened. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, so basically, to make the long story short, whenever Magic and Colossus did interact towards the tail end of the Krakoan era, it was kind of up and down who she was really talking to. And it was kind of heavily implied that a lot of the things that were going on, Colossus wasn't even really there for. There was a part where, like, the only reason Colossus even got back in his right mind for a little bit is because he went into the future, so he was outside of the Chronicler's influence, and he kind of, like, snapped back to himself. But then when he came back, he went right back to being... It was like the Chronicler was like... It was like the Chronicler kept refreshing. It's like he kept refreshing the GPS and was like, got that motherfucker. Boom, we got him back. And he went right back to being under Mikhail Rasputin's control. And you know, he kind of had to go off and find himself and figure his own shit out. That was why he was like wearing that mask and hanging out with X-Force at the beginning of From the Ashes. He was calling himself Tank, even though technically, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't crazy about that. I feel like there shouldn't have been. I think it would have been more interesting to have Colossus on the team as Colossus and actually show him dealing with the aftermath of all that. I think that would have been the better route to go rather than to hide who he was. And then at the end, especially considering the book got canceled, and then you're left with this plot arc where you're like, oh yeah, by the way, that was Colossus the whole time. Anyway, you know, just hit you with that right quick. But no, yes, they're back to I'm not saying I think that there will be shenanigans, but I just hope they're not shenanigans because the X office has a really nasty bug up their ass for manufacturing shit like that to get people. Ooh, see, they're talking. But the thing is, with comics, I don't think that they understand that not all heat is good heat. Like, there is such a thing as go away heat. How many of y'all remember X-Pac? X-Pac had go away heat in WWE. He had, and hell, he had it in WCW too. People didn't boo him because he was a bad guy. They booed him because they didn't fucking like him, regardless of how he was being booked. They wanted him to go away.
And that's why X-Pac heat is a thing. And just FYI, the clips you've been playing have been muted, apparently.
Oh, sorry. You know what? So OBS changed how something works. So I'm gonna have to go back through and fix it. So yeah, it is what it is.
Boy said, we do not talk about X-Pac in this house.
We really don't. Dude, it just... The thing is, remember when they used to chant Die Rocky Die when The Rock first hit the scene? The Rock had go away heat. Until he didn't. So, I mean, I don't know. I want everybody to understand that, and not y'all, because I know y'all get it, but I want everyone to understand in the X office, because I know some of y'all motherfuckers that watch this shit. I know some of y'all be watching. I know. not all controversy creates cash. Sometimes controversy does have the capacity to create a void where cash would normally materialize. Because you know what's going to happen? I'm going to use this as an example. Not this, because this was a really nice addition that was sent with my where'd it go? I pulled a Carter, and because we talked about this before.
That's some bullshit. That right there is some bullshit. They told me I wasn't gonna be able to get Daredevil until like September. So
I ordered it the second you told me about it. Like literally the second you told me, I was like, all right, boom. But no, y'all know I have this. I got this for Christmas. But this, as Carter has talked about before, only has the first 30 issues and the annual. Which is fine if that's where that run ended. Spoiler alert, it did not. That run was 36 issues.
6.
Yeah, it's and then I had this already, The Devil's Reign. I already had this.
Yeah, we both did. Yep.
But so this is actually the end of the Chip Zdarsky initial run, but it's in a separate book, and you have to buy other books to get it, and you have to like double up.
This is
that
this
was
is
the thing we talked
why
about.
when I first got mine, I kept telling you all, if you want Blerd Cave version of Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil run, which is just street level stuff, you would get that first Omni hardcover, the hardcover number 4.
Yeah,
I think is what that is.
Yes,
and
hardcover.
Devil's Reign,
and
then
that's the
Devil's
complete
Reign,
run,
and that's a whole nice little run that ends with Devil's Reign. Is good to stop right there. You only double dip one time because that hardcover and Devil's Reign have the Elektra Woman Without Fear Daredevil stuff. It has those 3 issues in there. But if you just want all the street level, that's the route. That's the route we went.
Yeah. But I only brought that up just because like I got this as an add-in. Like they gave me this for free with the
that's dope.
With the book. But no, if I were to pitch a book, or not pitch a book, if someone was to pitch me a book, let's say I'm in the shop. Fuck it, let's say I'm in the shop and I'm talking to my person behind the counter. Shout out to Jason over at the Comic Seller, or just the seller now. Yeah. What if I'm looking at the book and I say, "Hey, Jason, what's up with this book?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, this is the joint where they're doing this thing where they're putting Magic and Madeline Pryor and Juggernaut together, and they end up getting into it because of like some bullshit happening with ownership of Limbo and yada yada blah blah blah." And you know what's gonna happen? That book that I'm now holding in my hands, guess what happens?
What's that?
That's not me picking up. That's not me putting the book on the counter and hate reading it, hate buying it because like, oh, ooh, I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna show them for pissing me off. I'm gonna buy the book. No, what happens is I set the book back. I don't drop it on the floor. I won't actually do that. I'm not a savage, but I will put the book back on the shelf, and it will never be touched by these hands again. Not again. Again.
Okay.
Oh,
Mr. Jericho.
Hey,
else? That's something. When you pulling out that, you reminded me of something I got at the shop this week.
Oh,
I didn't even know this was a thing.
What you get?
I actually got the Midnight
Oh,
Universe black and white ash can,
look at
which
you.
it has a couple of black and white pages of Midnight Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, and X-Men. And the very first one is Philip Kennedy Johnson's Spider-Man. And just looking at some of this, well, there are 2 things.
Right.
One, it's gonna be gross. 2,
100%.
2, we're dealing with a like kid version of Peter Parker. It's not a grown man. If you can give me the one real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Go off, King.
It's very weird if you all can see that art. That's Peter Parker, it looks like. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
they're going to Oscorp, and I don't know how well this page is going to show up, even though this is a 4K camera. This is when the spider shenanigans start up.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, big dog. So hold on. There we go.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Did you that's what I meant to ask you. Did you see any of the did you see the covers they dropped that they dropped for these the second issues?
I didn't see all of them.
Yeah.
I didn't see all of them.
This was X-Men.
One.
This was the X-Men one.
Okay, yeah, I did see that. That was pretty.
Okay.
That was pretty fresh.
Actually, this one I thought was pretty cool because it's got the Iceman with the Blood
wow.
Man. Can we call him Iceman anymore? He's just Blood Man now at this point, right? And then they had like the peach joint for Midnight Spider-Man. But no, the other thing I was gonna bring up, I forgot. There is another thing that's coming up that I think has the potential to be good, even though I didn't actually fuck with the book that came before it. There is Gambit Gone that is coming out.
That I think that's Simone.
That's
Simone.
They
are having a hell of a run right now with these covers. They have come a long way from just being over there on Power Rangers. I like these.
Yeah, no, I'm 100% here for it. This is basically, for those that are curious, it's basically Age of Apocalypse Gambit and Earth 616 Gambit are swapping places. So basically, Gambit's going to be in the Age of Apocalypse, and Age of Apocalypse Gambit's going to be on Earth 616, and basically they're all going to be dealing with different shenanigans. Which I didn't really give two shits about the X-Men of the Apocalypse book. Like, I didn't read it. Like, I knew it was coming out. I didn't really keep up with it just because I was like, I'm one of those people. I loved Age of Apocalypse when it originally came out, but every time they keep going back to Age of Apocalypse, I just get annoyed. So I'm just like, can we just let this shit? Like, you know why Age of Apocalypse was great? Because it happened and it had the decency to go away.
Damn.
Every time y'all bring it back, it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
I know that Hickman is on your shit list, but the couple of pages of Midnight X-Men, I really like this page here. It's with Nightcrawler. If you could see that.
Here.
I love the. Oh no,
here, hold it
up.
No, here, hold it up some more. Hold it up some more. There you go.
I love the lighting on this with Nightcrawler in the background with the vampire fangs showing, then just coming out in the light. Okay, and then we also got we got the girl Miss Monroe.
Oh yeah, I like that one. I mean, it looks like it's gonna be pretty cool. I mean, I'm down.
Yeah.
Also, for those who were
somebody caught it. Somebody caught it.
Oh damn, Jesus.
Yeah, big dog.
One thing I was gonna say is when people are asking about artists, I know Matteo Delafonte is on Midnight X-Men. I think Midnight Spider-Man, it's Citron. I don't know how to pronounce the name. I'm probably fucking it up, but they are they just have like the one word name. It's
Fantastic Four is Kev Walker.
Yeah, it's Kev Walker.
Yeah.
Which is that? I mean, those are. I mean, so far, I'm not familiar with the Midnight Spider-Man artist, but
this is Fantastic right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see,
grabbing a bird and some kind of tentacle monster explodes out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's peak Kev Walker right there. That's peak Kev Walker.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm down. Yeah, I fuck with it. Let's get into some super chats, and then I'm actually gonna call an audible and say we're gonna hold off on questions till again for another week. Because I'm tired and I'm hungry and I can finally eat and it's been hours. Let's go back to here we go. We got one here. This is from Benjamin Lowley. It says we live in a world where Batman was written to walk away from a drop from space over Wolverine. Hey, Wolverine should have put his drawers on his face. No, I'm joking, but also kind of not. We've also got Highlight 915 with the 2 says they call in Nor and Rad for Cold Period. Okay, first off, if they call in... Well, first off, wait a minute. Did that motherfucker not just die?
Yes, he did.
So yeah, I was about to say I don't remember exactly how because I didn't finish it. I started the Death of the Silver Surfer, and I kind of stopped reading.
Because it wasn't good. But
okay, there you go. Settled.
Sacrificed himself, gave his power to this new woman and this new lady. I can't remember her name.
Yeah,
she's taking up the mantle of Silver Surfer,
which also, in a way, was kind of give parody to the MCU having a female Silver Surfer, even though that Silver Surfer is not from the main universe as the. Anyway,
only thing good about that book was them covers.
That was really I was about to say I just kind of stopped caring. And then we got another one. This is another one from Dongo Bango with the 9.99 says, is the MCU going to finally address the German elephant in the camps with Magneto, or will Marvel pretend World War II was just another war like they did with Captain America and again with Endgame, Red Skull? Honestly, I'm sorry, but Magneto, you can't ignore the World War II aspect of Magneto. Even the original X-Men movies didn't do that. I mean, they didn't like hammer it home. This nigga here. Anyway, they didn't hammer it home, but they didn't ignore it either. I feel like the MCU, Marvel Studios, would be better to maybe at the very least do more than what Fox did. Like, I think it should not be a thing that is mentioned in passing. I think it's something maybe you might want to like kind of harken back to. Like, I'm not saying you need to make a whole fucking movie about it with Magneto as like a Nazi catcher, but like I do think that you should make like a scene or something. Like, okay, case in point, I'll use Black Panther Wakanda Forever as an example. You know how in Wakanda Forever we got like kind of the flashbacks of Namor as Namor, kind of giving us his history. I think you should do something similar with Magneto when he's introduced. Like, I would actually even kind of similar to Fox, how they handled it. I would do something similar, but I would go way more in depth. I would actually start like whatever movie Magneto's introduced in. I would probably start off with a scene of him in the concentration camps in a very similar fashion as what the Fox movies did, but I would take it a step further and not just show, oh, this kid has powers. I would actually show the horror of what it is. Kind of like, oh, you know what? Paige, straight out of Lovecraft Country. Y'all remember that first episode of Lovecraft Country and what had everybody fucking talking about it? It was the Tulsa Massacre scene. Do that. But with Magneto.
Well,
do that, but with Magneto.
If you want a World War II fix right now, your best bet is another upcoming X book. They're doing Wolverine Origin 3.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be Wolverine in World War II and stuff like that. So
which is that'll be something. That'll be something. That said, oh yeah, Watchmen. I don't know why I said Lovecraft Country did it later. Yes, I do mean Watchmen. Thank you. But Lovecraft Country did theirs towards the end of the series. But yes, do exactly that. That's what you do. Anyway, what was the other one? Here we go. Bam. We got Benjamin Lally says, out of the X Loop, do you think this White Beast is worse than Dark Beast from AOA, who invaded 616 back in the day?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely, yeah. Well, I mean, okay. Yeah. I'm going to tell you why. It's a very simple reason.
Let's
very simple reason. It's not even that in depth. As a matter of fact, you need look no further than I think it was a single page of the Immortal X-Men series.
Oh no, you're not going to.
Huh?
Oh,
what's that?
You weren't going where I thought you were going. I want to hear what you.
Okay, gotcha. No, what I was basically going to go with is the fact that there was a point where in the Immortal X-Men, I think was it 8? I can't remember if it was Immortal X-Men number 8 or was it 7 or 6? Somewhere in there. What's his name? Mr. Sinister. It's revealed he has a jar He has a floating head in a jar of Dark Beast. And he makes a comment that Dark Beast isn't even the darkest beast anymore. Like, they basically kind of just alluding to the fact that Krakoa Beast was way more off the chain, way more off his meds than Dark Beast potentially could have ever possibly hoped to be.
You gotta remember, just taking the Krakoa stuff out of the equation real quick. That was bad. But then you also have to remember the Hickman of it all. When he was a part of the Illuminati and the New Avengers, and during the incursions, when all of the Illuminati were wiping out universes. So, yeah. Dark Beast wish he could get to the level of Mr. McCoy.
Yeah. That was Krakoa Beast. We gotta remember, this is the same Krakoa Beast who perp walked Colossus and accused him of being a traitor to the nation, even though he did not actually have evidence. He used it as a way. Yeah, it was a chess move because he wanted to. He was hoping it was going to flush out the real traitor.
Also, well, we can say several now, but he's also killed Wolverine. You can say that now.
Yeah, he's killed Wolverine, and he cloned him, enslaved him. Basically used him. Dude, I'm sorry. Yeah, no. Krakoa Beast. Yeah, you can never redeem you can never redeem Krakoa Beast. He will and honestly, that's why I think they went ahead. I think that's the smartest thing that Jed did do with Krakoa Beast when he brought him back, was to give him a distinctive look from normal Beast. From OG Beast.
Quick. Who is the OG 616 Hank McCoy? That was one of the clones the copies during Krakoa.
Yes.
Whose memories stopped when he was a part of the Defenders with Wonder Man.
Yes.
But yeah, that's the quick answer for that one. Another reason I would say that this Hank is on a different level than Dark Beast is because at least this Hank, he didn't die in a cartoon ass way like Dark Beast did when Magic got hold of him.
Oh yeah,
at least Krakoa Hank just got blown up. Dark Beast died in such a goofy
dude. Dark Beast, they literally just portaled that man's head, and I was like, bro, what are we doing? Like, this was Krakoa Beast's death. He took the weapon and basically had a moment of conscience and decided to do the right thing and basically blew himself up to stop something.
He was fucking alive because we saw the body.
Yeah, because literally this right here, this is like this boom. That's the last you see him. You don't see nothing else. You just see the boom. Nobody. And y'all know how I feel about that. You're supposed to bring the body back. You're supposed to bring the body back. You're supposed to body the motherfucker and then bring the body back. Don't come back with no body.
The boy even had part of his clones and copies booby trapped. So if he did die, they had that Florida shit coming all up out of. Hey, dog, Mr. McCoy was a bad.
He's a bad man. He's a bad man.
I gotta read that course now.
I now I have to as well, and I'm gonna be mad when I get to the end of it because I'm like, this was some slaw ass shit with the ending. But anyway, Xtriv hit us with 71 months. Said a magical X-Men adventure sounds fun. That's what I'm saying. I'm down. The thing is, don't do the dumb thing. But we also got Drago01, 001 with the 2, says, not staying, but I'm paying for the issue.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
We appreciate you. Look, you know what? Fuck it. That's it. That's the show. I don't want to get into anything else because it'll just make me angry. My blood pressure has been so good lately. And I want to keep it that way. And I'm taking this new medication, and I can't eat for an hour before or an hour after. And it has already been hours. I have not eaten anything all day. I am feeling crabby right now, and talking about how raggedy some of this X-Men shit has been in the past and more in the recent past at that, is I can feel my blood pressure like spiking right now because this is pissing me off. But no, we're gonna get off here, and I will say real quick, LoreCon, September 26th, 27th, Durham Convention Center in Durham, North Carolina. I will be there. Come and holla at your boy. This will be what is theoretically an unofficial Blerd Without Fear meetup. So link in the description to pick up tickets. If you're in the area or near the area, pull up. If you're not going to be in the area, you got some time to figure out what you want to do with that. So yeah, come up, pull up. We're going to be doing the thing. Also, shout out real quick, because man, jumped up on me. There it is. Gearless Mo sliding into home base right before you get up out here says, I think the breaking point for Mr. McCoy was when he brought back the young X-Men to the modern day. And that right there, it's like you knew what was going to happen. You knew.
Yeah. It just went downhill from there. If you all are interested in knowing what Gearless Mo is talking about, Brian Michael Bendis, all new X-Men.
Yep.
Here's your sign.
That went went over about the way you probably think it did. But no, thank you for that. 1999 super chat. And we have also got, we got us another one here. We got dude, just
Sea of Galaxies?
Yeah, Sea of Galaxies with a 5 with a super chat sticker. Just say, hey, boom, here you go. Have fun with it.
Okay.
Dude, we love that. Also, I love how it doesn't say this on here, but like if I pull up this, it actually describes what the sticker is.
It's funny.
Sheba dog laughing slightly while blushing and covering his mouth with one arm. Aw, I love it. Which also, little known fact, I'm a huge fan of Shiba Inus. Anyway, but yes, I'm good. I feel good. I feel fine. It's just without going, I'm just gonna say this real quick and we get the fuck out of here. But I went through a little bit of a period where my health was not particularly great, and my blood pressure was sky high, like go to the emergency room levels of high. And so we're good now. We're good. I'm on back on medication, and we're good. Back on medication, eating a little bit better, and just taking more general better care of myself, and not letting my health like fall by the wayside because I'm too busy like focusing on other shit. But anyway, I'm good. Don't worry about me. I'm good. We're good. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Oh wow, we got us another man. Gills Mode doing it again, hitting us with the boom. Just hitting us with the goddamn bomb.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. Thank you for that. And I guess yeah, outside of that, I got nothing else. That's the show, y'all. You got nothing? I got nothing. And you know what? I think we got to go back to the old way. Because this shit's getting out of hand. But yeah, for Carter Presents, I am the Blerd Without Fear. And Tom Brevoort,